Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to welcome to today's life. Brahmasha, hey, Brahmasha is number one. Is number one today. Brahmasha, how are you? Jennifer Deep, how are you? Jennifer Dima, how are you? Chika, how are you doing? Destiny Herbert, how are you? Trust Vivian, how are you? Nkwocha Blessing, Wande Madu, how are you? Benedict, how are you, my love? Brahmasha, greetings from Brahmasha. Regina Chinjinkem, how are you, my darling? Ginikawa Obonda, how are you? Let me see, guys. Let me see. Olu Olu Olukutoye Olukutoye Sunday. How are you? Stella Ihedibo, how are you doing? Akudo Rebecca, how are you? My original evangelist, how are you doing? Um, Original evangelist Ikem Chinyere, how are you doing, my love? How are you? Kenneth Weke, how are you? Chika Ike, how are you? Perpetua Wamara Bie, how are you? Blessing Unique, how are you doing? Hey, Blessing Unique, how are you? Chinda, my love, Chinda, my love, Chinda, my love. How are you doing, my darling? Guys, I am so tired. Oh, I am so tired. Oh God. Onyilo, how are you doing? How are you guys as you're coming in? Share, invite your friends, sending love. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to all of you as you're coming in. Please share. Today we're just going to do questions and answer. If you have any question, anything you want to ask me, I don't have a question today. Any question you want to ask me, anything you want me to, Mama Unique, what about this? What about this? I've been planning to ask you this thing. Put it in the comment section or when I drop the link. If you want to come up and ask me directly, you can ask me. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. If I don't know the answer, I will go research and bring you the answer, okay? Um, Ginikanwa, I see you. Kocha, I've seen you. Stella, Rebecca, Ikem Chinyere, I see you. Francis Mary, I see you. Comfort, my love, I see you. Tochi, my darling, I see you. Dennis, how are you doing, my love? Joy, Eda, 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 I think I got it. How are you doing, my darling? If I didn't get it, please, I'm sorry. Don't be upset. Happy weekend. Happy weekend, ma. I have my own question. Get ready. When it's time, just come in and ask. Today is just we're going to go strictly to Sabi Saturday. Today we're just going to talk about. Normally I always come with a question, but today I don't have any question. So you guys come and ask me any question, anything you want to ask that you think, okay, Mama Unique, what do you think about this? If I have an answer, I'll give you. If my uniques have an answer, they'll give you. If we don't have an answer, then we'll go back and come back another day and answer it. Okay? Francis Mary, how you day? Frank Shawboy, Frank Shawboy. How are you, my darling? How are you? Um, please share the link. Please share the live stream. Tell us, say you people should share the live stream. Bless Unique. I see you, my darling. Denise, happy weekend. Happy weekend to you, my darling. Bridget, excuse me, Bridget Musa. How are you doing, my darling? How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. Tomorrow is Father's Day over here, and I know it's also Father's Day over there for some of you, some of your churches. I don't know whether it's everybody's church. So those fathers in our midst, happy Father's Day. If you're a father, you're a unique father. Happy Father's Day to you. Bromasha, I know you're a father. Antonio Bino. Hey, look at our sister. Sunshine Ngozi is here. Jenny EKG, I see you, my darling. Good evening, good evening, good evening, my love. Good evening. Please share, share, share. Ngozi say you guys should share. Oh. Awuru Joy, how are you doing, my sister? Yes, so we have it tomorrow. Oh, you have it tomorrow too. Okay. So Father's Day is tomorrow. Make sure that the fathers in your life, make sure the fathers in your life, you are good to them. Make sure you take them out. Make sure whatever you have, if you have money to take them out, take them out. If you don't have money to take them out, you sabi cook for them. Um, go today. Today is Saturday. Go get an okreka shirt. Get an okreka shoe. Get a card. A card. Put 10 naira. Put 1,000 naira inside the card and just give them and say, "I appreciate you." Guys, let us learn to appreciate people that God has put in our lives. It's not all about you all the time. Sometimes you give a little. They might not be your physical father, they might not be your biological fathers, but maybe they are your emotional fathers. That man down your street that is always giving you advice. Biaya, Biaya, Chinda, come here, come here. Why are you coming by this time of the day, Chinda? It's too late. Don't do that. Chinda, why is your mother crying? Don't do that to your mother. Chinda, don't go out in the night though. When you go through this way. That man that looks out for you, that man that says, "Nah, come, 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 there's this business I'm hearing." That's a father figure to you. He doesn't have to be a biological father. It doesn't have to be the same blood with you. He doesn't have to be the same, he gave back to you. No, he can be somebody that is a father figure in your life. Appreciate them. Some of you guys, your pastors are your spiritual fathers. They are in your lives. They mold you. They direct you. Every time you're in trouble, you call your pastor. He's always there. Appreciate him. Get a card, 20 naira, $20, 50 naira, $50. Say, "Dad, go chocolate go chocolate roasted yam and palm oil on my behalf. Oh, this 200 naira. Take it and drink one chilled malt on my behalf. You're a good father." Appreciate the people God has put in your life. Umokoro Sarah, I see you. And then there's some of our mothers who have lost their husbands. They don't have husbands. They are both mothers and fathers. Celebrate your mother if she is also a father figure in your life. She might not be your physical father, she might not be your biological father, but she's playing the role of the two. She's both a mother and she's also a father to you. You can also appreciate her. Mommy, I know you are not my father, but you have stepped up into that position. I want to honor you. I want to thank you. I want to love on you. I want to say thank you, mommy, for being both a father and a mother to me. Appreciate people. Florence Akindeji, I see you, my darling baby. Onye, Bridget, I see you too. How are you doing? Some of us, our mothers are phenomenal. They do both jobs. They do both father. Maybe your father walked away when you were young. You don't even know who your father is. Maybe your father is dead, is no longer here. Or maybe your father is maybe not even in your life or divorced or whatever. But your mother has stepped up. Honor her. She's not a father, but you say that, "Mommy, I'm honoring you because of the role of a father figure you have also played in my life. You're both the mother and you're also the father to me." Honor them. In Igbo language, we say "Eto onye akede ogoto ozo," which means when you praise somebody for the little things they have done, they will do more for you. Some women, they don't have to do it. Some women will say, your father left, your father walked away. They will take all that anger and heap it on your head. Every time they see you, they remember your father. Stupid man, idiot son, that father like son. Your thunder fire you there, fire you and your father. There are women like that. But your mother chose to be there for you. Honor her tomorrow. That uncle that since your father died, he has been in your life, directing you, looking out for you. He might not be your biological father, but he's a father figure to you. Honor him tomorrow. Call him and say, Uncle, how you day? Happy Father's Day to you for all you have done in my life. Let us honor the people that God has put in our lives, okay? Excuse me. Amos, I see you, baby. Exactly, mom. I see you. Yeah, you're correct. Yes. Uh, Awusiya Ike, Kusheya Ike. Honor your father. Bromasha say Kusheya Ike. I have noticed a trend. Whenever it is Mother's Day, we go all our way to celebrate mothers. But when it is Father's Day, we act like these fathers don't exist. We act like they don't exist. I know that some of us will say they were not there for me. They did not there, they were not there. They abandoned me and my mom. They did this, they did that. They never paid my school fees. They were not there. But when they were not there, somebody stepped in. Was it your mother that did the two jobs? Was it your uncle that stepped in? Was it your senior brother? Some of us is our senior brothers. Our father left, but our senior brothers became our fathers. Not our biological father, but our father figure. They pay your school fees, they take care of you, they do everything. Holidays, you are in their house. They will go hungry and make sure you eat. They will take clothes off their back and give it to you. They will put a roof over your head. He's your brother, he's your senior brother. Some of us is our aunties, it's our senior sisters. Since they are married, they take care of you. Anybody that plays the father figure role in your life, honor them tomorrow. All right? Honor them, my love. Let me see. Umokoro Sarah, I see you, my darling, darling, darling. Is it Nuhu? Nuhu Cargo. I hope I got your name right. Nuhu, how are you? Sugar, Miha Sugar, how are you? Let me see, let me see. Honor them. Yeah, hold on, let me say this name. Zabiya Charity. Zabiya Charity Jessica. How I hope I got it right. I just tried to pronounce it the way you spelled it. Adeyemi, I see you sending love. Hey, Ebaja Emmanuel. How are you, my darling? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my life. Chiamaka Webu, I see you, my darling. How are you doing? I'm doing well. You are saying the fact. Yes, Brahmasha, I'm saying the fact. Because there are so many people. There are people that you have become a father figure to, yet they're not even related to you. Maybe at your shop, at your shade, at your business, at your school, at your workplace. There are people you have become father figures for. You don't even know these people. But when you come to work, you say, come, come, I could, yeah, yeah. Don't do that. They're going to fire you. Don't do that. Go take this, go put it over there. Okay, you are beginning to come late. To make sure you come early. I'm hearing they're about to fire you. That's a father figure. They are looking out for you. Honor them. You don't have to give them the whole world, but honor, recognize that they are playing a role in your life. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother so that what your days will be long. That is the only commandment that comes with a blessing. Thou shalt not steal, so that your days will be long. Mba. Thou shalt not commit adultery, so that your mba. Every other rule came on its own. But that is the only one that says, honor your father and your mother, so that your days may, so that God will grant you long life. Why? Why did God put an attachment, a blessing to that one? Because your father and your mother, when you honor them and respect them and recognize what is not easy, I'm telling you. There are women that give birth to children. They don't want their children to go up and go drop them somewhere. Say they don't want. There are women who go buy their own pikin, use their own hand, buy their own pikin, say they don't want. There was a story that happened here like last year. The woman get a new boyfriend. She has, I think, 5 children from her previous marriage. Now she don't leave that man, come get another man. Now in the man begin they do am, he dey sweet am, as he dey pain them, he dey sweet am, as he dey pain them. The man now say, every time when I come now, so your pikin go dey cry. 5 pikin too much. I no fit deal with 5 pikin and deal with you. If it was only you, I for love you till die. I for love you die. I no fit love you. I love you, but this pikin, then they hinder, they hinder. They be hindrances to this my love. Do you know this woman in her head plan without the Baba no know. In her head, she planned, put her pikin for car, her in front, her pikin in front, the other 4 pikin for back. Drive them, tell them, say she want take them go another state, make them do road trip. And so people mind the work because of a man. He took in children, take in gun, put, go. He go far, enjoy with him children, lodge for hotel. The children don't know say na the last enjoyment wey they enjoy. Did everything, oh, everything. And then on the way, when they come back, na him the pikin come sleep. All of them sleep. But you know, say the first one, wey dey for back, she sleep, but she know those pikin wey dey sleep light. People sleep like me. If I sleep, you no go get me. If you like, carry me here, go Nigeria, come back, I still dey sleep. But by people, some little noise you make, they go wake. Na if this woman drive, come reach one place where nobody dey, na only forest where you just dey drive. Na if this woman comot for im car, open the boot of im car, bring out his ewe. You people know, I no wan use the name. He's tie. Bring am out, come out. This woman don plan everything, have napkin, everything, towel, everything. So the girl, when the girl now saw him mama bring her the thing, now she come pretend like say she dey still sleep and use one eye, they look in mama. Now the mama go to the front, bye. In first daughter, no, the second daughter, bye. Go to the back, bye. The second pikin, bye. The third pikin, bye. The fourth pikin, bye. The fifth pikin, this one where they watch now, bye. Now he come for front. Now come do bye on her hand. And then use the towel where you don't fold. America, they investigate. You don't fold the towel where keep. You take the towel, come wrap in hand like this. And then begin call 911. Say person attack them. Person attack them. And he look, say they don't buy in children and they buy in hand. She just driving now. Now she they look for police station. And him they started, the dispatcher begin direct them. Go here. There's help on the way. And they took her to the hospital. But American now, we know they play. Americans know they play. If you like commit crime, think say they commit the perfect crime, they go catch you. Their technology is above what I don't know. Now him they started tracing. They started tracing her. They started tracing from the time she left her house till the time she got to where she went to. They went to the hotel where they stayed. They asked questions about how was she doing. People were saying, she was having fun with her children. And then they started tracing back. And then, they have cameras in all the street lights. Every street light where they for this America, they get cameras for it. And they begin to pull the street light, on that street. Begin see how she came out of her car, go for back, get the pipe, come back, begin see. And then now so they catch them. Unfortunately or fortunately for her, the other pikin, the first pikin, when die. So, but he go into coma. So they try to save her. All this while they say, I don't know who attack you. She go say na black people. She go say na 2 black people. She go say na 3 black people. That's how she did tell her story. Then people they say, because it's a big trauma. Maybe the trauma don't confuse them. They remember this, that. Americans, they take them go therapy. They take them go psychiatric doctors. Now if they begin working. She they fake. Lie now. How much you will lie? She lie, talk this one. As God will have it. They don't want to tell them, saying daughter, they are alive. Until the daughter now came out. After almost 2 months, the daughter now came out and they started talking to the girl. And the girl started crying. Begin telling mama, this story why I tell you now, how we got to know the story. He told everything. Because even though the police saw everything, but it wasn't, she can still deny it. The girl told everything. Say she now her 2 eyes. They took her mama for court. Now the girl testify against her mama. And they gave her mama almost, I don't think she will come out because they gave her like, is it 15 years for each child? I think she got like almost 100 and something years when she go there for prison. She not go fit come out. you know. So there are mothers like that, and there are fathers like that too, wey no care. She wan buy her children so she go enjoy with boyfriend. But your own mother stayed. Despite everything they did to her, even your uncles, when your papa leave, when your papa die, they suffer her. They took all her possession. They suffer your mama. They make the woman see hell like this. They make them suffer. But yet that woman say, the hikaba. You see my children, I must survive because of my children. Baby, that woman is not just your mother, he's also a father figure in your life. Make sure you honor that woman tomorrow. Make sure you honor that woman. It's not easy. It's not. There are some men, their wives have gone and they have stayed to raise their children. Fathers, single fathers by themselves. No, 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 no. It's not easy. Honor these people, my uniques. Honor them. They deserve every bit of it. They deserve it. Your mother could have left. Your mother could have said, you know what, your uncle should deal with you and leave. But she stayed. She suffered. Some of our mothers have 4 children, 5 children, single mothers. They are selling ogri. They are selling popcorn. They are selling oranges to make sure that you get a college degree. Your mama no go school o, e no fit speak English, e no fit write am, but she don tell herself say na the school wey I no go, and your papa don tell himself say the school wey I no go, that is why people dey treat me like this. I don swear my child must go to school. You see that school? My pikin, you go get that certificate so your life will be better than my life. My unique, what is the greatest legacy, the greatest gift a parent can give to a child than to say, my child, you will be greater than me? Even Jesus Christ told his disciples, greater works will you guys do than I, Jesus, have done. Because the dream of every parent is for your children to be greater than you. It is the greatest blessing. If you see cases, Zion and Butch, you see what you think I'm doing. I don't even think, I want them to triple what I'm doing. To be triple, that is triple everything I'm doing. That is the blessing of every parent. So why won't you honor your father? Why won't you honor Ebubedike? Hey, Odogu, Anana Bebe in touching gum. My papa, my papa. One no to onye. Hey, Ofonya Nazi Ona Biago. Extend love to your father. If your husband is your father figure in your life, some of us, our husbands are our father figure. Our fathers are dead, but your husband plays that figure. Don't say, my children, it's not my father, it's not, are you my father? Are you my father? Yes, so if he's a father figure in your life, he helps, he directs, he nurtures you. Please honor that man tomorrow. As his children are honoring him, you also honor him. As your children are honoring your husband, make sure you also honor him. Okay? All right, let me see. I'm about to start. Let me see how many shares. Do we have enough shares? Do we have enough shares? Do we have enough shares? Mm, eh, mm, mm, eh, mm, eh. Do we have enough shares? Do we have enough shares? Guys, I'm gonna dance for you guys. You guys have never seen me dance, right? Really dance. I can dance, so I can dance. I'm gonna use our unique song and dance and dance. Hey, dance, dance, dance. And I'm going to post it so you guys can see me boogie, boogie down. Uh, there was a video on How You Done I did. I remember Dennis wrote a comment, Mama Unique, I didn't know you can dance. It's okay. 119 shares, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Opera Lamosi, I see you, my love. Have we gotten have we all gotten our birthday money from Ngozi Sunshine? I hope everybody got. Esther Fado Yemi, how are you? Esther, my love, how are you? I hope Lizzie, how are you? Lizzie, I've not seen you for some time. I just saw your name. I haven't seen you for some time. How have you been, baby? I hope you're doing good. Esther, my love, I see you, baby. I see you. Let me see. My one and only evangelist. Evangelist. Tonyo Keke, I see you, my love. Tonyo Keke. Say, your father and mother are the God you're seeing on this earth. That's right. Some of us don't take care of our parents. I know some children that don't take care of their parents. They will tell you that they don't have, but they are enjoying life because they are living a fake life. You see, they go out there and they do whatever they need to do. They are trying to pretend that they come from rich families. So when they see their parents, they deny their parents. I remember that time there was a girl, she was in a private school because there was a, is it what do people call it, like a benefactor, somebody in their village who is rich decided to train her because she's very intelligent. So they sent her to this private school. All the children that came to that school, their parents were rich, like uh, that time Governor Simon Bakwe's children, commissioners' children. It was just a private school. So when she came to that school, one day she would never let her mother come and visit her because it's a private, dormitory. She will never let her parents, her mother, whenever her mother comes, she told her mother, don't worry, I'm okay. Because she's also pretending to come from a rich family in the school. She's also pretending her parents are rich because everybody there is rich. So the people, the man in her village that is training her, that's who she's pretending to be her father and her real mother instead of her father. You see? So one day the mother was like, this is your second year, secondary school that time, class two, and I haven't come. Every time I say I'll come, you say no. I'm gonna so on her birthday, the mom decided to surprise her. And the mom, cooked her jollof rice and brought to the school. When she came to the school, they came and called the girl, and the girl came into the room, like a lounge where parents wait for their children. And she looked at the woman and said, I don't even know, who are you? The woman was like, my daughter, you don't know me again? She said, no, I'm not your daughter. So her friends now, you know how you were in your secondary school, when your parents come, your friends will come to say hi and stuff, because most of the time the parents will give you money. So, her friends now came and said, hey, is that your mom? She said, no, this is not my mom. This is our cook. Her own mother, she denied that her mother is their cook because she's trying to claim the man and the woman who is paying her school fees in that school. She said, this is our cook. And the mother said, what? Why would you, Akudo, why would you say I'm your cook? I'm your mother. Is she crazy? Did she lose her mind? Don't you remember me? And the mother was trying to bring out the picture. She knocked the picture down. Don't come here and disgrace me. Get out, get out. I said, screaming. So the mother was now crying. And the mother was embarrassed. And the mother now even wanted to give her the rice. She said she doesn't want the rice. I'm going to tell my mom, how dare you come to school and embarrass me? Blah, blah, blah. Get out, get out. So the mom carried the food and started going. On the way, when the mother was going, one of the teachers now stopped the mom and said, what's going on? She told the teacher said, come to my house, because the teachers live with them in the school. So he took the mother there, and now sent for this girl and asked the girl, do you know who this is? Now there's nobody there. She now said, yes, it's her mother. So why would you disgrace your mother? That everybody here, their children, their father is either a governor, a commissioner, a businessman, all these people. Why is it her turn? Why can't you just stay? I told you not to come. Why? And the teacher was disappointed. She said, so you will deny your mother, a woman that gave birth to you, a woman that is suffering to take care of your siblings, a woman that when you leave this school, that is in her house, you stay and eat. You denied her because you wanted to belong. You denied her because you want your friends not to see that your mother is poor. And the lady was like, and when this girl that this thing happened to was the one that was telling me the story. She said, Miss Akudo, I learned from that day. Even though it was hard for me, but the problem was not my mother. The problem was not I was poor. The problem was I personally, I was poor in my mindset. I thought that because we are poor, nothing else about me is going to change. I thought that I should be ashamed of a woman that gave birth to me, that is doing her best. She will sell ogri, she will sell corn, she will go to people's farm and work with my siblings to make money to buy me provisions. To buy me, because the man was only paying my school fees. The boy will do all these things to make me comfortable. Because this woman did not go more than how do they call it that time? Elementary two. The mother did only elementary two. I don't know what they grade two or whatever they call in the olden days. The mom didn't even go to school. But she knows that education will take you higher, will make you better. She didn't force you to, most women will tell you to go get married so that you can come and help your siblings. But she said, I want you. And luckily, this mom heard about how intelligent you are and said, okay, I'll pay your school fees. She's doing all these things because she knows that once you stand, she said, my mom did this because my mom felt once I stand, I can be able to have a better life for myself, my family, and then help them if I want. And look at the way I treated my mom. She said, Mr. Kudo, do you know today I don't play with my mom? I regret that was when I didn't know. Ignorance. I didn't know. Now I worship the ground my mother walks on because my mother suffered for me. And I was like, oh, wow. Guys, honor your parents, honor them. Your father, honor him. Your mother, honor him. Some of us, our fathers are not here. If we have another chance, we are just asking God, how I wish I had more chance to show more of how I love you, to show more, do more for you than I did before. And then you have your own and you're here doing guy, doing shakara, like I don't care, I don't care. When you look for them, that's when you know what happened to you. All right, guys. Awoloshi, how are you, my love? Helen Kayla, how are you? Mm. All the fathers in this platform, get ready now. Oh. Our sons and daughters, even our women here in this platform, will celebrate with us in Jesus' name. Yes, so not only your sons and daughters, your wife should also celebrate you. Because even though she has a father she will celebrate, you are also her husband. You are also a father figure in that house. She will also celebrate you. Not only your children, they will celebrate you. All right, you are blessed. You are blessed. Good fathers. Okay, Hirim, how are you doing, my love? Precious, how are you? Oh. All right, guys, let me see how many shares so we can start. I don't want to stay too long today because if you guys have any questions, oh, let me see. I don't think I did this. Okay, hold on a second. Onye nwe mana m ekele gị, ọnụ m juru n'ekele, ebi mere ndụ fọrọ m, ọnụ m juru n'ekele. I will see. Zion, my son, is begging us, please don't take daddy out for Father's Day. Wait for me. I'm coming on the 29th. So maybe we might do two. Take daddy. I might just take Nelson out, maybe just me today, and then maybe we'll wait for Zion. We'll give him Father's Day, but we'll wait for Zion. Zion is coming back on the 29th. So we might wait for the Z-Man, the Zuka, Zuka, Zuka. That's what I call him. I've missed my son, I'm telling you. Guys, it's not easy. That boy, I've not seen my son since January because he lives in California. I've told him he's too far. He's too far. But he's coming this June, so I can't wait to see my baby. I can't wait to see my baby. He has grown. The Z has grown. He's a big man now. All right. Okay, guys, let me see. I'm trying to see. Comfort Musa, how are you? Opera Faith, how are you, my darling? My beloved is mine. How are you? My beloved Francis Mary, I've called your name. Now who have called you? Blessing Joshua, how are you? Excuse me. James James, how are you doing, baby? Oluchi Eze, how are you? I'm trying to call all the people I've not called. Shamaka Dim, I see you. Stephanie Dim, I see you, baby. How are you? Let me see. Uh, 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 uh. Look at Dennis. Dennis said, my mom didn't go to school, but she vowed that any of her child that want to be educated, she will try her best. Kudos to my mom. Hey, yeah. Kudos to her. Make sure you celebrate her tomorrow. Don't just celebrate her on Mother's Day. Celebrate her too because she vowed and said, you know what? I didn't go to school, but any of you that want to go to school, I would do what if I need to sell okra in the morning, sell shoes in the afternoon, sell mama put in the night to put food on your table, put cloth on your back, a roof over your head. Me, your mama, I go do what? Those women, I'm telling you, kudos to those women. Even our single fathers too. There are single fathers that are phenomenal. They don't have wives, so they go cook. And they see fathers, then they braid hair. Ah, God. Parenting is not an easy thing. I'm being honest. It takes the heart of God to do that. For those mothers, kudos to you. For those fathers, kudos to you. It's not easy. You see, when you have your husband and your wife, you don't know how hard it is for single parent. Single parent plus the stigma in the community, especially when you're a single girl. If you're an older woman where your husband die, they can understand. When you're a single girl and you have a child, number one, the society go shame you. The society go look down on you. Then you are struggling. Your family member now, so they look you when you pass, go do like this. She went and had a child out of wedlock. Now you go deal with that one. You deal with the stigma. You deal with the stress. Nobody wants to help you. My sisters, if you hear my single sister stories, you will cry for them. Nobody wants to help them. Every man that gives them 1 naira wants to enter in between their legs. Every man that say, let me go get your son for you from school. When you get the son, come and then I'm doing something good for you now. You see how I brought your son for you. You go give me some more. You go give me everything is sex. Everything is sex. Everything is sex. Nobody genuinely wants to help them because in their head and in our mindset and in our mentality, we think because she's a single mother, that means she is loose. My uniques, may God change our mindset. May God change our mindset. Our mindset is because you see, Mama Unique, I have a child. Maybe I have a daughter that is 2 years old. Your mind has told you she must be a prostitute. She must be a shawo. How can she have a child without a husband? Have you ever thought that number one, maybe a man came to marry me and got me pregnant and left me? Did you think about that? Number two, maybe a man came to marry me and told me, I will not do your marital right until you have a child for me. I want to make sure you can have children. And now I got pregnant and I had a girl. He said, one girl, he don't leave me. These are two examples of why you can be a single mother. Number three, what if somebody forced themselves on you? You know the arrow word. They use force. And now you're pregnant. You don't want to promote the pregnancy. That's how you now have a child. That's number three reason why you can be a single mother. Number four reason, some of these people now house girls where their bosses they sleep with them. And madam no do anything. When she got pregnant, madam take and go home. You got pregnant in my house. You get pregnant, madam. Now, oga, which oga? Shut up your mouth. No be oga. Shut up your mouth. Go back to your father's house. Now she don't become single mother. I've given you 4 different reasons. So it's not that everybody is ashawo. It's not that everybody just want to have children. But our mindset is she's a single mother. She's an ashawo. So we have that stigma. Nobody wants to help them. Nobody. Every man that wants to help them wants to sleep with them. Every woman that wants to help them also want to steal their child. It's like they are. Oh, may God help our mindsets. Don't treat people badly because you don't know their stories. Don't be a judge when you see people immediately you have judged them. Look at that one. Look at that boy. See that boy. See that boy. I'm telling you, that boy is cursed. How do you know he's cursed? Maybe things are hard for him. Maybe not everybody abandoned him. Maybe there's no help for him. Have you thought of that? Or just because he's not doing well, he's cursed? My uniques, I want you guys to always have an open mind. I don't like people that are close-minded. Have an open mind. This world is bigger than you think. Because this person is a single mother because she was an ashawo does not mean that this one also is an ashawo. This one, her case might be different. This one, maybe somebody got her pregnant. This one, maybe somebody arrowed her. Maybe this one, somebody her. Maybe there are so many reasons. So because you know one person that was an ashawo that had a child does not mean that every single mother there is an ashawo. All right, guys, let me see how many shares so we can start. Are you ready? Do you have questions? Anything you want us to discuss? Today is just strictly Sabi Saturday. You remember how we used to do it before? When you guys come with your questions, 201 shares. When you come with your questions and then we go ahead and answer it. Let me put the link here. Before I put the link, let's go. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to today's live. If this is your first time of joining us, welcome to Unique Akudo TV. This is the center of empowerment. This is where we help you discover who you are, discover the reason why God created you on this earth, and help to empower you. We don't just only empower you with our words, we empower you psychologically, emotionally, mentally, verbally, physically, and also financially. We also empower you spiritually because we are Christians over here. So we use our faith to encourage your faith. The Bible says, iron sharpness iron. I learn from you guys, and you guys learn from me, and that's how we grow. Excuse me. And that's how we grow. We go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. Tuesday, Thursdays, we do teaching on marriage, relationships, self-esteem, self-confidence. Saturdays like this, we call it Sabi Saturday. That's when we come and sharpen each other. We share ideas, answer questions to the best of our knowledge, encourage each other. You see all this, my unique, you see here. They are therapists or counselors or coaches, so they'll give you good advice from their own perspective and how they see it honestly, without mixing words. And then on Sunday, we do what we call spiritual empowerment. I am a born again Christian. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in the power of speaking in tongues. I believe in the Bible is the word of God. I come to you on Sundays with the word of God. I empower you. I make you get ready so that whatever the devil throws your way, you're ready to deal with. Guys, you see, I did my hair. I cut my hair yesterday. I had to let it grow out. Hey, I'm going to go color it. I'm gonna go color it. All right, guys. So that's what we do on Sundays. So if you are not joining us, if you are on YouTube, you see the red button that says subscribe. Click on that button and join us. If you are on Facebook, the blue button that says follow, click on it. If you're not sure if you're following us, you see the little dot, bam, 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 in a little circle. Click on it. If you see following, that means you're following us. If you see follow, that means you're not following us. Click on it. All right. Guys, I told you guys that by the 30th of June, we are going to do the empowerment, the last day for the empowerment for the disabled. I have been telling you guys, I'm noticing some of you are not coming live, some of them are not commenting, some of them are not even sharing. So on the 15th, I always, half of the time, I'll always go check. So on the 15th, I went to go check and I saw that some of them are not. And I have started taking them out. I've started taking them out. So I don't know if we are left with 5 people, those are the 5 people that will win. If we are left with 6 people, those are the 6 people that will win. If we are left with 3 people, those are the 3 people that will win. Okay, most of them just came and dropped their video and just left. They don't know what the rules are. They have not been to any of my live. They have not posted not even one of my video. Some of them have posted, but a little bit. So I don't mind. I have gone to tell them. I've told Stella to go tell them to start sharing. Some of them their pages are closed. How can you be in a contest and your page is closed to only your friends? Me that is giving you the money. I went to search for you on Facebook. I couldn't find you. My uniques, have you seen this kind of thing before? You type in Akudo Ehirim, for example, nowhere to be seen because you made it, your page is restricted to only your friends. How can you restrict it only to your friends, but you want to come and take 50,000 from us or 100,000 from us when I can't even see what you're posting? Guys, we have to do better. I don't understand. We have a method. If only your friends, 3 of your friends are seeing your video and seeing my video, how are you helping us? You're not promoting us. It has to be public. If you don't know how to do it, find somebody around you. You go to your setting where they say, who can see this page? You have friends, you have public, you click public, public. Who can post whatever, you click everyone. I should be able to come to your page and type in your page and see my videos on your page. If I can't even see your name, I can't even find your name on Facebook. So why are you in my contest? Guys, why? I don't understand it. Oh, Jesus, help me. Guys, please, business empowerment. I'm begging you guys. If your setting is on only friends, go change it to public. I have told Stella to tell some of you that I found it. I'm going to go check again. I'll give you guys till Wednesday. I'm going to go back and check. If I check and I still can't see your page, I will take out your video. I will remove it. You are out of the contest because it doesn't make any sense. How can you want to get money from us, but you don't want people to know you are contesting? You don't want me that is going to give you the money. See my video on your page. You're sharing, but you're sharing only to your group of friends because your page is only for friends. Please go and find somebody to help you and make it public. Make it public so I can see it. If I send my uniques, if I send Beloved now and say, Beloved, go check Akude Healing page for me. See whether you can see our video. I want Beloved to say, she's not my friend though, but I saw she's posting. I want Beloved to be able to see it. If I say, Chinda, go check. I want Chinda to come there. And if I say, Esther, go check. I want Esther to come there and see it. I don't want, because Esther is not your friend. She can't see it unless you send her a friend request and then she becomes your friend. That's the only way she sees it. Nehikaba, that's not gonna work for me. So please, business empowerment. I'm begging you guys, please. I've started eliminating some of you guys. If you don't see your video there, you know your video is out. Okay? So I'm giving you guys till Wednesday. Go and change your setting. Tell us if you some of us don't know. I know some of us don't know. Because me too, I don't know. He's my son Buchi that helps. Sometimes I say, Buchi, bia, what is this? Buchi say, oh no, mommy, no. Give me. Let me, I don't know. There is no shame in saying you don't know. It's okay. Me, I don't know. If you don't know, find somebody, call Chinda, call all these young ones, beloved them, Akindeji them. They are young, they know all this Facebook thing. Call them and say, please, I'm noticing that my thing, they can't see it. How do I change it? Somebody will help you. Okay? If you don't know, it's okay. That's why I'm giving you till next week, till this Wednesday, because I know some of us don't know. You're not doing it intentionally. Maybe you don't know. So please get somebody to help you. Okay? All right, guys. So today is Sabi Saturday. If you have, I'm going to drop the link. Any question at all that you want to ask, I'm going to let you guys come in today and ask questions. If I have an answer, I'll give it to you guys. If I don't have an answer, I will come back and regroup and go do research and come back and answer it. Or we can make it into a topic next week and teach on it. All right. So let me put some here. I'm gonna put 3 on Facebook. Oh, God of mercy. Ajayi Yemisi, I see you, my darling. How are you? I'm putting 3 here. If you have a question, anything, just questions. Any question you want to ask, anything you want to know, say, Mama Unique, I want to know this. What do you think I should do? If you don't want to ask it, but you want to write it in the comment section, I'll be looking at the comment section too. So to see if you have any question, you can come in. The link is down there now. Let's do a little bit of question and then we'll go. Guys, I hope everybody has gotten Sunshine Ngozi's money for birthday. That girl is just, we celebrated her. She sent me a message. She was crying. She said nobody has ever celebrated her like that. She felt so special. So, guys, we did something good for her. All right, guys, the link is there. Do you want to come in? What is your question? What do you want to know? Click on it and come in. Click on it and come in and ask me a question. Chinda, you can click on it now. You say you have a question. All right, guys. Question. Let me see whether any is in the comment section. We're not gonna stay long today. We have to go do some. See what I'm gonna do today with my husband. Yes, she is pure definition of a mother. I'm lucky to have her. Yes, you are. You're lucky to have her. She's a phenomenal woman, for real. God bless my mom. She's a single mother doing this work of a father and a mother. Yeah, more blessings to her. I pray her long life and prosperity for my mother. Happy Father's mom. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, appreciate them. They are doing a phenomenal job by themselves, suffering to make sure you have a better life. Yes, so I will celebrate my dad. He deserves it. He decided not to go to school so he can use the money to send us to school. That is so nice. That is that sacrifice of being a parent. That's why I tell you guys, if you're not ready to sacrifice as a father and a mother, don't get married now. Wait and mature. Marriage is not selfish. You can't get married and then you want to be selfish with your children. No, it's a lot of sacrifice. They are not treating single mothers well at all. No, they are not, my darling. They are not. They feel because you're a single mother, you are the scum of the earth. You are the worst person on this world. When they don't even know your story, they don't even know why it happened to you. Okay, they ease you at all, at all. Our mothers, they try. We should take absolute care of mothers when they are still alive. Yes, I believe that. Take care of your mother. Although some of them, some of them can give you wahala, but it's still your mom. That's not good. We need to treat them equally. That's right. You treat your father and your mother the same way. Most of the time, we only treat mothers right. We don't like to treat our fathers right because we think their fathers. No, everybody likes love. Everybody likes to be cherished. Everybody likes to be appreciated. Forget that your papa day here, they do strong man, strong man. When you go tomorrow, happy Father's Day, Papa, get dressed. Florence Akindeji's beer parlor. Let make we go there. Make I knock you one pepper soup with one chilled malt. That's Father's Day. You go see the man, they smile from green to green. That's my daughter. He's happy. Everybody is happy. Because he's doing Superman. You think he doesn't have emotions? He does. Okay. Number 4 reason when you marry Ekwensu as husband, they can easily turn one to single mother. Bye. That's true. When you marry a man that is here beating you left, right, and center, trying to take the life out of you, trying to buy you, and your parents will say, Nebiko, Kamega, I want instead of you to buy, come back home. Now you're a single mother. Now you're a single mother. So sometimes it's not, everybody is not the same reason. So let us be mindful. I love my industrious mom. God bless her and keep her. That's right. God keep her. God Almighty will continue to bless and more wisdom and grace, ma. Thank you, my love. He said, there's a lot of reasons that make ladies to be single mothers, not because that it's not about their behavior. There are so many reasons out there. Don't think because it must be that she has bad behavior. She must have bad behavior. No, please share. Please, those of you that invited them, make sure you tell the rules and regulation. Yeah, those of you that invited the business empowerment for the disabled, tell them the rules. I don't think you guys told them the rules. Some of them I don't even know. You see, it's only let me tell you. You see, it's only Emmanuel Monday is sharing. Oge Ehirim, Emmanuel is coming on live. Emmanuel is sharing. Sometimes Samtek comes and but he's also sharing. Almost every one of them on that list, except very few that don't have not even seen them. They don't show. You know, I can understand you don't have to be at every life. I understand his data. I am a very understanding person, but at least once or twice a week, show up, even if it's for 2 minutes, even if it's for 3 minutes, show up. The kind of money you want to collect, you cannot just collect by sitting in your house. You have to do something. All right? Okay, beloved say, if they hear word though, some of them will say noted. They won't say anything. Excuse upon excuse. Guys, nobody has a question today. Why is nobody asking question? I tried. There go. I don't know. Guys, you don't have any questions today? I want to come live, but I don't know how to do. I have a question about relationship. Baby, click on the link. Let me put the link again. Okay, I'm going to put the link right now. You see this thing I'm putting now? Look at the comment section. You see the blue thing I just put now? Click on this blue thing. Click on the blue link there, and it will let you come into my studio. Okay, somebody help Oge, my sister. She says she has a question. Click on the link. Somebody help her. Click on the link. Better tell them Wednesday is their last chance. Also, tell to share all our posts. I notice some of them are only sharing my live videos. You can't share only my live videos. I post like 2 to 3 times a day. I post, I put reel, I put story, and I put a video. At least share all of it. It doesn't cost you anything. This one does not cost you anything. Just click share and share to your page. Anthony Oba, my brother, I see you, my love. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Good God Friday. God Friday, how are you? I see you, my Zambian brother. Or sister, I don't even know which one you are. All right, guys. Kinsley Chima, I see you, my darling. And nobody has question today? No questions? Please guide Favor on how to put her Facebook wall on public. She said you invited her. All right, please guide her because some of them don't put their thing, So please, somebody should help her. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, my darling, how are you?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine now. Are you?
I'm good. You didn't put your name. My name is what is that Oge? That's Oge Hirim, right?
Yeah. So this is my first time. I don't know how to do it though.
That's okay. That's okay, baby. You did good. All right, ask me. What's the question? What's the question?
Hello. Hello.
And I can hear you. I can hear you. Ask the question.
Hello.
Baby, I can hear you. I
Okay.
can
Okay. Okay.
hear
Okay. Why
Ask
is it
us.
that
Mm-hmm.
some men they would like their girlfriend or fiancé to get belle
To,
before they marry the person?
mm-hmm.
Why?
Okay. Some of them is two
Mm.
parts. Some of the men, they are afraid, this mindset, because we believe that every single girl na ashawo. So maybe she don't do abortion. Maybe her womb no good. Maybe she can't get pregnant. So they now tell you, "Ne, I want you to be pregnant so I can make sure you can have babies." That's number one. Number two, some of them, the men themselves, they are afraid. They have dated Nkechi, no pregnancy. They have dated Akudo, no pregnancy. They have dated Chidinma, no pregnancy. So a part of them, they say, maybe I know fit pregnant woman, no. Make I now take style, put pressure on you and make you must get pregnant for me. Indirectly, then they check themselves too to make sure say they can quick. Okay? But the problem is that for me, I will advise my sisters, don't do that. Do not
Exactly.
tell him you can't do that because this is how you will become a single mother. You might get pregnant now, and then he will say, "Oh, I won't marry you." Now you go born pikin, you don't become single mother. Number one. Number two, you go born pikin, they will say, "Oh, in our culture, we know they do marriage right for pregnant woman. We will wait until you born." Then when you born, they go say, "Oh, you born girl, you know born boy." Because now girl where you born, I no marry again. You see, now you're going to be a single mother. So I advise my sister, when a man tells you that, tell the man, what if I tell you, you must go build a house first before you come and marry me? Would you like it? If I
Okay.
yeah, if I tell you now, brother, you want me to be pregnant, right? Because you want to make sure I can have a baby. What if I tell you go build a house and buy a car before you come? Will you like it? You will tell me, no, it's one day at a time now. So with you, it's one day at a time. But with me, I must get pregnant. Baby, if you love me, you will marry me because children will come. Nothing is wrong with me. Children will come. I don't advise my
Okay.
sisters to do that. Don't do that.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. All right, guys. Who else? Who else wants to come? Who else? Who else? Adobe Vivian, I'm not happy right now, Mama. Someone treated my mom badly today because she is now a widow. Oh, this is the problem we have in our culture. Single mothers and widows. This our society is not kind to them. That widow, you see her husband land, then go steal all her husband land from her. They will treat her like because they know, you see, a man in our culture covers you. Okay? In our African culture, a man is supposed to be your covering. Just like the Bible says, a man is your covering. You see, me now, even if I do something bad, or you, Adobe, you do something bad for your village or for your sister in laws or for your brother in law, they don't go do anything because you know what? They are respecting your husband. When they get mad at you, they will yell at you, but small because they fear make your husband no come because they know that it's a man that will come and say, how dare you talk to my wife like that? How dare you disgrace my wife? But when they see a widow, they think that covering is out. They think that person that is going to cover her is out. So our society treat them badly. They maltreat them. They take their husband's property from them. There was this story I saw of a girl. Ah, that story, I don't want to remember because whenever I remember it, I cry. This is a little girl. Although I think it was a mistake on her part, but really not a mistake if you hear her own story. You see, she comes from a very poor family. Her mother gave birth to, I think, six of them. The mother is a widow, and the mother doesn't do anything. She just takes them to other people's farm to farm for them, and then they pay them. That's how they survive in the village. So they came to her and told her that there is this man who has a lot of land, who has property. He's rich, but he died. And his brothers want to marry a wife. I didn't know these cultures exist. They call it Elowa in Ozu. They want to marry a woman for the brother. And then the man's junior brother will be pregnanting her. I didn't know this is our culture. So the man's junior brother will be pregnanting her. But those children is not for the man's junior brother, it's for the one that is dead. I didn't know these cultures exist. So they told the mother, she's going to inherit everything the man has. Her children are going to inherit everything the man has. They just don't want the man's lineage, his own name to go in vain because he lived here, but before he got married, he died. So, and the mother felt is a poor woman with six children. This is her first daughter. This girl was maybe around 2021. No, I think she was like 18 or 19. Very young girl. So they told her. And then the mother said, she said she didn't want to go. But her mother cried and said, look at, there are six of you. The family here, we don't even have a house. They gave us this thatch house that is always leaking. How are we going to survive, my daughter? Please help us. You're not going to, the man is dead already. And the brother is also okay. He's not that bad looking, and you're not going to be his second wife. You're just going to get married to him. He will have children with you. And then you take care of your children with the man's wealth. So the girl said she didn't want to do it, but mothers now, her mother begged her. And then she remembered how they are suffering. She said, okay, she will go. Immediately she went. This man has like an unfinished building he was building. They now, the old family house, they gave it to this woman. This woman didn't have a bed. This guy said she didn't have a bed. She had a mattress on the floor. Do you know this junior brother? This man had 8 plots of land, different 8 plots of land. The junior brother sold the whole land and used it and built himself an upstairs. Nobody in that village said anything. Nobody in that village said, hey, no, Omonna, elders, come, this is not right. All the elders, because he was giving them money, they all closed their mouth. This girl was suffering. And this man got her pregnant, and now she has 6 children plus the 5 her mother has. So she came, like my mother said, Sokoro. She came to stretch to do better, and she became worse. Now she has 6 children by this man. She is suffering, selling little crayfish here, this to sustain her child. Oh, she sleeps on. She has a mattress. Her children have it. If you see when they took a tour of her house, the only thing you will see there is mattress on the floor, rope everywhere. Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness! Mm. And this man sold everything her husband has. And the man's wife knows that her husband has 6 children over there, oh, and then they ate everything. So a charity organization now picked this girl up, got some money, people donated, a lot of people donated, and they went and finished that building for her, started her a business. Now her children and her children were not going to school, oh. And this man was took the brother's business, the brother's cars, everything, his own children in private school, and they just brought this girl to suffer. And nobody in that village said, "Nah, this is wrong. This is your brother's money." It was an organization, a charity organization that seek for donation. Now help that girl. That's the culture we have. I never even knew that you can marry somebody that is dead and produce children from them. I did not produce children with the brothers. I never knew this was our culture. So widows go through it, my dear sister Adobe. Just console your mom, talk to your mom. You are her hope. She has children. She has a daughter like you. She has sons like your brothers. You guys just make sure that you protect her. You guys are now her covering. So in Igbo culture, when a woman has grown-up children, you do, even though she didn't have husband, you don't talk to her anyhow. Oh. Her children will come out. So you guys can, if there is any, I don't know how you guys do it in your village. Is there an elder man you have to talk to so that they can know that this person is bothering your mom? Is there somebody you can reach out to help you? Does your husband need to go with you and your brothers and go there, not to fight, but go there and say, why are you disturbing my mother? What did she do to you guys? You guys are her covering now. You guys are her protection now. So you have to go protect her. All right? All right, let me see. My question is, the guy that claimed he want to marry me have taken my money now. He traveled out of Nigeria and I'm a nurse. 28 this month is my graduation, and I called him but he blocked my line both in WhatsApp and Facebook. What will I do? Chai, my sister, that man no wrong. You see, that's why I tell you guys, you cannot be giving your money to somebody that is not really invested in you. You see, I go marry, no be marriage, my sister. I go, I go. E dey go, but e never happen. I go chop, you're not chopping. I go drink, but I never drink. You see, I go drink. You see, the drink there for my hand, but I never drink am. I go, I go drink, oh, hey, I go drink, oh, hey. Am I drinking it? No, it's not the same thing. My sisters, that's why I teach you guys, shine your eyes. Excuse me. Ooh, ooh. That's why I tell you guys, shine your eyes. Do not love with your head, love with your heart and think with your head. This man now, from what you're asking, he asks you to give him money to travel out of Nigeria or give him money to do business. Now he don't japa. Now that he don't japa, he don't block you. Where you go find them? He can deny you didn't give him any money. Because was there a contract? Did you write a contract with him? If there is a contract now, you can take him to court. There is no contract. He has blocked you. That's why you can't love with your heart and think with your head. As you they love, no, they love that you don't lose your mind. Don't lose your mind. Love, but also keep your eyes open so you can see. My sister, when you gave him the money, does his family know you? Because if his family know you, then you can go tell his family. But if his family don't know you, if you come, they go say, "Come on, get out of here. Who you they talk to? We don't even know you." So I don't know, did he introduce you as his wife to be to his family? Do you know people, his friends? My sister, this one, I will not lie to you, that money is gone. Unless he has conscience, he might come back for you in future. I don't know. But I will tell you, forget that money. You can't get it back. It's gone. He's not even in Nigeria to say, okay, make you go look for him. If you know his family, you're not like, how do they say it? The eagle. Is it the eagle or the chicken? One of them that said, the reason why I'm screaming is not that what is holding me will leave me. Oh. No, I'm just screaming so that people can hear my voice. So if you go, if his family knows you, his sisters know you, you're part of the family, they know you, he's going to marry you. Then you can go tell them, hey, look at the situation. I gave your son money, look at, he's not calling me, he has blocked me. I'm not telling you guys for you guys to pay me back because I didn't give the money to you guys. I'm telling you guys to know how your son treated me. But you have to let it go, baby. What can you do? Try him, write him he has blocked your number, so he's not even taking your call. So I don't know. Maybe talk to his family. If he has friends you can talk to that you think that he's still talking to, talk to them and tell them to tell him to send you your money. If you get it, thank be to God. If you no get them, let it go. Just take it as one of those losses. You have lost. This is what you lost in love. Just take it as one of those losses. But my sisters, open your eyes. Even my brothers. How can you be paying school fees, my brother, for somebody? You don't know him, mama, you don't know him, papa. But every day she go tell you, I go marry, I go marry. When I graduate, I will introduce you. You dey waste your money. Oh. She will graduate and say they her class. She go dump you. So be very careful, okay, baby? I don't know what to tell you. He has blocked your both numbers on WhatsApp and Facebook. So what do you do? The only thing, talk to the parents, the family if you know them. If you don't know them, see whether you can find them, tell them what happened, and then leave it all to God. What goes around comes around. He's going to get that is coming his way. If you gave him this money with your clear heart because you love him, and he decided to say he's going to cheat you, take your money, run, block you, don't worry, my sister. The Bible said the battle is not your battle. The battle belongs to God. Let God fight for you. What else can you do? Let God fight for you. All right? I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so, so sorry. God bless my dad, yo. My mom is late, so I cherish my dad. Though we fight, though we fight, but I still appreciate him. Everybody, you can always argue with your dad and your mom. That's normal. My dad is dead for years, but I hold him to the highest esteem. I have never come across any man like him. Oh, Anthony, maybe you too, you are such a man. Maybe what he did in your life made you be the kind of father and the kind of husband you are in your family. Oh, that's so nice. All right, guys, let me see. Hmm. He said, my mother is a superwoman. May God Almighty continue to keep her strong and amen. Hmm. Mommy, pick these questions. Where are the questions? I'm not seeing them. Okay. Sometimes a lady can be very serious with marriage, but the man is not ready for marriage. Okay. My sister, let me tell you one thing about a man. A woman is born ready. A man is not ready. A man has to be ready. Okay? Because of the things a man does, he will pay your bride price. He will plan the wedding. He will do traditional wedding. He go get house. Now he go get how you can be protected. Now he go make sure you're comfortable. So a man has a lot to do. And because of the way our culture is, how many men who don't graduate from school get, guys, let me reduce the volume of this thing. How many men in Nigeria will graduate from college today? The next year they got a job. The next 3 years they were ready to marry. Who? Can you tell me who? No, there is no job. So most men are getting married in their 30s, in their 40s, because they have to hustle. They have to be unemployed for maybe the 5 years after youth service. Then finally, maybe they get an uncle who go give them money to start business. Then give that business another 5 years to start doing well. Then go leave their place where they squat. Now go get 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. Then they go try get maybe one little motorcycle or something before they now begin to save money for your bride price. So all these things make them get ready. A woman, once you're 18 now, you can get married. You're ready. You can have a child. Once you're 20, you're ready because we are born ready. But men need to be ready. And there is nothing you can do, my sister, in this world to make a man ready that is not ready. You see, that is the mistake we women make. Because we will tell ourselves, well, okay, what does he need? He doesn't have money, right? Okay, I'll give him the money. Come do my bride price. Come do the wedding. But emotionally and mentally, he is not ready to be your husband. But financially, you have equipped him to be your husband. He go take money, come do wedding, do traditional wedding, do marital right, but yet you marry him, you go to ask yourself, now small boy be this I marry. Why are you now every day you be telling him, grow up, you are a father now, grow up. You are so, oh my God, don't you know you're married? You're a married man, grow up. No matter what you talk, you no go grow up. You know why? He will not grow up because he was not ready. But because of you have money, you made him ready. A man needs to be ready emotionally. A man needs to be ready psychologically. A man needs to be ready financially before a man will say, I do. If you is not ready, you go get finances. He's ready financially, but emotionally and psychologically, he's not ready. My sister, e koraka na tipa buaja. You just hit your hand on the wall. He'll be married to you, but he'll still be acting like a bachelor because his mind and his emotions are not ready psychologically to handle married life. A man needs to be ready. Okay, so the reason why women are ready, first of all, to be ready is because we are born like that. We are nurturers. We take care. We are loving. We give back to children. So even watch your little daughter that is 3 years old, give her a doll. Buy a doll and give your daughter. Then sit at a corner and watch your daughter. She will become a mother immediately. She will carry her baby. She will be trying to breastfeed her baby. She'll be telling her baby, no, 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 don't cry. But take the same doll and give it to a boy. A boy will use it for football. The boy will throw it up and throw it down and kick it up and kick it down because emotionally they are not built that way. But your 3 year old daughter, there was a thing I saw on Facebook. A little girl, she was sitting in the buggy. Her mom took her to the store, and she opened her little tiny chest and put her doll. I don't know whether you guys saw it on Facebook. Put her baby, her doll, as if her baby was breastfeeding, and she was in the cart. She's a baby, oh, but she was breastfeeding her baby. When you go to my infant room in my school, you will see those little girls. They'll be carrying their dolls and telling you, Mr. Kuro, that's my baby. Mr. Kuro, that's my baby. They are babies or calling baby, baby. That's how women are. We are born ready. And then with maturity, 18, 19, 20, if you marry a 15-year-old girl, although you can't marry a 15-year-old girl, but if you marry an 18-year-old girl, she will run your house for you. You marry a 20-year-old girl, she will be the mother and run that empire, that whole house. But if you marry a 20-year-old boy that is not ready, yeah, now English they speak. He'll be playing video game and he begin they cry for one corner. Honey, honey, the baby is crying. Get off the phone. Get off your game. Really? Baby, please help me. Baby, help me get the baby. Oh, stop crying, baby, now. Stop crying. Oh, because he's playing his game. He's young. He's not matured. His mindset, emotions, psychologically, he's not there. So, men, you have to make sure. What did I tell you guys? You cannot keep a man that does not want to be kept. You cannot mature a man or get ready a man that is not yet ready. Somebody write that in the comment section for me. You cannot ready a man that is not ready for you. You cannot ready a man that is not ready for you. Because you say you are the one that has the money. I have a good job. I can take care of us. I have a house. I just go, okay, well, take money. This is for my traditional wedding. This is for my wedding. This is for our honeymoon. You're good. Come and marry me. You have given him financial empowerment. What about psychological and emotional? Every night he go leave you for house, go with him boys for club. You they cry. Grow up, grow up. Why are you not growing up? Don't you know you're married? Don't you know you're married? He doesn't know he's married. You made him married. He's not ready, but you wanted to force him. So, my sister, that is the reason why a man is not ready. So when you see a man that is not, when you see a man that is ready, let me tell you how you will know. Let me end with that one. How you know a man that is ready? A man will begin to ask you, Nne, eh, my sister got Friday. Let me say it's you. Say my sister got Friday. We've been dating now for 2 years. I want to take it to the next level. That's a man that is ready. So how do I come and see your people? That's a man that is ready. How many children do you think we should have? I'm looking for 3 children. How many children do you have? That's a man that is ready. Nne, you know I live in 1 bedroom now, but I want to see whether I can move into a 2 bedroom because at least 1 bedroom is for me and you, and 1 bedroom will be for our children. That's a man that is ready. Nne, I am ready now. Can I see the list for your family? That's a man that is ready. Nne, I need to see your father. We've been dating now for 1 year. I think it's high time your family get to know me. I'm going to come with my family. That's a man that is ready. When you see a man that is ready, you will know he starts making plans towards where he wants to be. He starts making plans towards that marriage. But when you see a man, when you tell him, honey, we've been dating now for 2 years. What do you think, honey? Are we going to take this to the next level? Biko. Nothing next level. Let's just give me 4 more years, 4 more years. He's a man. He's telling you he's not ready. Don't say, okay, what is the problem? Is it the money? I have the money, I give it to you. Mm-mm. You're trying to ready a man that is not ready. All right? So those are how you know a man that is ready. And when you see a man that is ready and you are ready, then go ahead. But if you're ready and the man is not ready, baby, don't waste your time. Maybe he's not for you. Move on. Don't waste your time. The problem is we waste our time. I've seen girls that have dated. There was this girl I know, she dated this man for 15 years, waiting for the day. Every day the man would say, give me 2 more years, give me 3 more years, give me 4 more years. After 15 years, the man said, you know what? The reason why I kept telling you that was because my mother said she doesn't like you. And she dumped the girl. After 15 years of wasting this girl's life, other suitors that came, people that came to marry her, she told them, no, I am in a committed relationship. No, I am in a committed relationship. At the end of the day, this man dumped her and say, all these 15 years I was waiting because my mother doesn't like you. So I kept doing all these things to see if she can change her mind. And now she hasn't changed her mind. And she is sick. I really need to marry somebody and give her grandchildren before she die. That's how this girl wasted, my unique sister wasted 15 years of her life waiting for one man, a man that was not ready for her. She was waiting. Baby, Good Friday, I'm going to stop here. I've told you how to know when they start talking about the next level, marriage, children, moving, that's when you know they are ready. If they are not talking that way, baby, they are not ready. Don't waste your time. Talk to them. Don't just walk away, but tell them, you know what? I am ready to be married. And I know you're not ready to be married. And it's okay. But you know what? I'm going to move on. In case, because here you're blocking my way. People will think me and you are booed up. So nobody is coming to marry me because they think I'm already married to you. So I'm going to take myself out of this equation so that people can see me because I'm ready to be settled. And let the one that wants you come for you. Don't be afraid. The problem is that we are always afraid. Oh, what if I leave? Nobody else will want me. If nobody wants you, want yourself. You hear me? If nobody wants you, want yourself. There's nothing wrong in you wanting yourself. All right? All right. My father is the best father in the whole wide world. Hey, yeah, Anthony, that is so good. Some ladies, again, may want to remain single because some men, they don't want to support stepchildren. They don't want to support. Yeah, that's what I was talking about single mothers. I have seen some of my sisters, virtuous, oh my God, virtuous women, good women, but because maybe they married somebody and the marriage did not work and they came back maybe with one child or maybe they came back with 2 children. The more children you have, the worse it is. Then they will fall in love with somebody else, and then the man will take the woman to the family, and the mother will say, God forbid, you will not marry a single mother. No, you can never marry a single mother. You can't bring a single mother. Because the mother is thinking, why would you go bring somebody else's child to my house? You know, so if the woman has a son, for example, so now your first son is somebody else's man. No, I don't want that drama. You see how nobody wants to marry you because they don't want to be stepchildren. And then on the other hand, I like to be fair. On the other hand too, it requires a man that actually loves you because it's a lot of work. Okay, if I marry you now, if let's say Nelson comes and marries me, and I have Buchi from my previous boyfriend or marriage or whatever, Nelson is going to be ready to deal with Buchi's father. Because if Buchi's father is also in Buchi's life, you see, I'm using myself as an example. If Buchi's father is also in Buchi's life, he can decide to be causing trouble. He can decide to be doing too much drama. He can decide to be doing being wicked. And most of the time, Nelson, your new husband might not like that. So that's why most men they don't want that drama. They love you, but they are just afraid that I don't want to deal with your daddy drama. I don't want your husband, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband, or whatever, barging into my house saying that he came to see his son or he came to see his daughter. So that's why, I like to play both sides. On this side, that's why most men don't want to marry women with children. But some of them might marry you if you have a girl, because they say, okay, girls will get married and leave. It doesn't matter. But when it is a son, sometimes it's very difficult because they're like, okay, what will this child answer? My children will be answering a Hirim, and this your son now will be answering a Kudo. What kind of thing? I don't want to be explaining to people, oh, these are my children and this one is not. So they say, I don't want to marry. That's some of their reasons. Why, on the other hand, I also believe that love has no boundaries. Love is unconditional. If you love me and you believe in me and you trust me, you should understand that I am not perfect. Maybe I made a mistake when I was young. Maybe I wasn't even married. When I was young, I got pregnant and had this child. If you love me, you know to say you are not perfect. You made some mistakes too, that if we hear it to the ear, will swallow gru, 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 gru. But I'm still man. Some of us lived very rough life when we were young. Some of our brothers here, you guys were into armed robbery, you guys were into so many things. But today you have changed your life. So if that girl can marry you, why can't you marry her for her own mistake? You know, but human beings now we don't. So my sister, your question that you asked, some men don't want to support. Yeah, they don't want to support because they think it's too much drama. They think it's not my child. They think, why should I deal with your baby daddy drama? They feel like, why should I waste my money on your child? So that's why most single mothers find it very difficult to get married. That's why when we see single mothers that get married, we are so excited for them, because that takes a man of God. That takes a man with a heart of gold that say, even though you have children, even though you have a child, but I love you from the depths of my heart, and I'm going to love you and love your child. There was a guy at my church. He said that he got married, has never had a child before, but the woman he married has two sons, and that he met them when they were like 2 years, no, 3 years and 1 year. And since that time, he has been a father figure in their life. They've been married for 15 years. They don't even have children together, but only those two children, their father is also in their life. He is also their father. They used to call him stepdad, but now they call him dad because he's a father to them. And they also call their dad. So when you see that kind of picture, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. So my sister, I don't know. Some of the reasons I've given you, that's why some of my brothers don't want. Number one, they're afraid of what people will say. Oh, look at you. You went and married a woman that has children. So they're number one, they're afraid. Number two, some of them are ashamed because of what people will say. They are now ashamed that people will laugh at them. Then number three, they don't want to deal with your baby daddy drama, or your baby, if you're a man, or your baby mama drama. Some women will not marry a man with children. Once you say you have a child, the woman will say, thank you very much, bye-bye, because she doesn't want to deal with your baby mama drama. So that's the third reason why they don't want to do it. And then the fourth reason why some of them don't want to do it is family pressure. They might love you and want to marry you, but their mother will say, over my dead body. And their father will say, over my dead body. You will not bring a woman with a child here. And some of the time, they don't want to hurt their mother, they don't want to hurt their fathers. So they will say, you know what, even though I love you, even though you're a good woman, but my mother said no. I can't marry you without my mother's consent. And that's how they won't marry them. And then some of them are just wicked. That's the last one. Some of them are just wicked. Even though they love you, they just are stingy. They feel, why should I be feeding another man's child? So that's some of the things that came off my head. I don't know. So, but if a man loves you, he will love everything about you. If a woman loves you, child or no child, she will marry you, love your child, love her own children too. So it's all the grace of God. Hmm. Um, Chinda say, "Mommy, I am on point." Yes, so I understand some of the time that's the reason. There are, excuse me. He said, forward the question to me. Let me send it to her. Okay. So some of the times, these men, they want to marry you. They love you. They've fallen in love with you. And they don't mind your child. They don't mind your child. They love your child. But their mother can say, for this house, now lie you lie. Now lie you lie. It will not happen in this my house. And then the father will say, Gini, when I married your mother, when I married your mother did not come into my house with a child, and you will not bring another man's child in this family. What will that child answer? Will he answer a him or will he answer a kudo? What? No, 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 no. So most of them family pressure. And you know the saddest part of it. Let me tell you the saddest part of it, my sisters and my brothers. The saddest part of it is that do you know in this world, God has created the rib. God has taken a rib from you, man, and created a woman exactly for you. And the saddest part of it, this is what hurts my heart. That woman created for you. Maybe she didn't wait for you and she went, her parents pushed her into marrying Nelson, for example. Okay? She married Nelson and that marriage did not work. And she left Nelson. But by then she has given birth to Buchi for Nelson. Now she is the rib of your rib. She is the one God said that if she joins with you, everything about you will begin to progress. The Bible said that he who findeth a wife is not somebody else's wife. Oh, is he who findeth your own wife, which is the rib of your rib, the flesh of your flesh, and the bone of your bone. What did the Bible say? You find it a good thing. And God does not mix words. For God to say a good thing, that means it's somebody that brings blessing into your life. It's somebody that, ay, owenempakasi, onemekasi, ebubedike. She is your ebubedike. She completes and complements you. But because she don't born for nursing, your mama say you no go marry her. And then everything you put your hands, no dey progress. You go marry Akudo, marry na so you and Akudo they fight every day. And yet your heart still they tell you, that girl, that Stella. I miss Stella. Oh. The only problem be say Stella no get children. Stella get pikin. But I love that girl. Oh. I love that girl. Every day you are unhappy. You know why? Because your good thing, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Your good thing is over there and you are over here. My uniques, I hope you guys I can open your eyes. These things are spiritual. You have to understand. You have to, if you have a mother like that, sit your mother down and say, Mama, you don't want Akudo because she get pikin, but Akudo is it for me. Is it for me? I don't mind the child. It doesn't matter. In Papa there for in life. So he will one day when he grows up, he will go for in Papa house. But you see Akudo, she is the rib of my rib. My brother, if you no get the one where God created for you, now so you got the butt head like this. Now so wahala. Now marriage is the most beautiful union God created. But you have to find the rib of your rib and the flesh of your flesh. Because when you find that wife, then you have found a good thing. A good thing. No, you need a wife, not a knife. You need a wife. Somebody put that in the comment section. You need a wife who is a good thing, not a knife who is a bad thing. Because she had a child when she was 15, because somebody did something to her, she had a child when she was 17, does not condemn her. She is still the rib of your rib and the flesh of your flesh. She is still created specifically for you. And you're going to miss her or him because of what your papa and your mama thought. Okay, now, you don't miss your good thing, no. Tomorrow, no, they cry. No, begin call Mama Unique. Mama Unique, this my wife is just wahala. Mama Unique, I cannot drink water and drop cup. This woman, because you are with the wrong one. Your rib of your rib is there. But because your mama say you don't have children, you don't go carry. My Unique, shine your eyes. So this thing is more deep. Is deeper than you think. Okay, let me see this. That's true, ma. Some of them have this negative mindset. That's why they want their girlfriends to be pregnant before getting married to her. Yeah. And then when she gets pregnant, they'll begin to complain. Oh, in our culture, we cannot do your marital right because you're pregnant. Then you wait until you have the baby. Then when you have the baby, if the baby has special needs, oh, your baby has special needs. It's not my child. They will dump you. Now you have a child that has special needs. Now no other man want to marry you because they say, oh, you have a child already. I don't want to marry you. So you see, at the end of the day, my sister, you lose. And then the mama go say, oh, she na girl she born. I thought say na boy she go born. She born girl. Ah, this one na girl she want born here. You don't lose. You have gained a child, but you have lost the marriage. No other person want look at you. Other one wey want look at you, they go say, ah, she don't born before. She don't born. So it's like we need to change our mindsets. We need to change. But my sisters, I advise you, do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, say I don't come live for the first time. Say, I will send the video of what the person did to my mom. Oh, send it to me, baby. Let me look at it. Okay, exactly, ma. They respect women that have husband more than the single. Oh, yes, they do. I'm telling you, if you have a husband, you can get away with anything. They will tell you, you see, you are cool though. I'm going to tell your husband because they know that if they do anyhow, they collect anyhow. If you do anyhow, you collect anyhow. Your husband will come and say, you decrease. You look at my wife and you decrease. But when they know say you don't have no man, they know say you don't have no covering. And that's why they insult single girls. Somebody was telling me that if you go to rent houses in Owerri, I don't know whether they do it other places, you have to lie and say you have a husband. They know they rent the houses to single girls. I was like, what, are you for real? They say, Mama Unique, look at you. If you're single, you have to go get your uncle to pretend like she's your husband. They will not give single girls house. So they say because single girls they bring men. They give. How do you think because I'm single, I'll be bringing men and fighting and they'll be? So you have already assumed that I'm an apunapuna. You have already assumed I'm an ashawo. Men are coming in and out of my building. We'll be fighting. How do you know? You see, that's a wrong mindset we have in Africa. Very, very bad. All right, let me see. Antonio Ba. It's very painful. It happened to my mom with the children when my father died. Yes, they maltreat these women. They take things from them, especially when you see these women these days that go school. The ones that go school, their eyes sharp. The ones that go school. There was a story I had. This lady, she and her husband built a house in Port Harcourt, flat, like three-story building, collecting rent. But she gave her sister-in-laws two flats, one sister, one flat, one sister, one flat, and then collecting the rent. So now they were collecting the rent. They made them caretakers. They were collecting the rent and chopulating it, chopulating the money. So they and every time the brother would ask them, they say, "Oh, they are putting it in the account." So finally, when the brother now went to Nigeria, they now saw that they couldn't produce the money. Do you know that these two sisters by their own brother, their own Nigeria child. Oh, God help us, God help us. They buy their own brother because the brother saying, well, all the money you've been collecting for years have not come back for years. Give me. They started telling stories. They have been chopulating this money, training their children, lying to the man. So the man called all the tenants and told them from today on, don't pay to them. Went and opened an account, said, start paying to me. So they now saw that their money where they chocolate is about to leave them. That night they came and they were talking with him and fighting with him, telling him he must change. He said no. And one of them took a stick and hit the brother. The brother fell down there and they walked away. They didn't know that when he fell down there, they hurt him, he was bleeding. By the next morning, he has bled to death and their brother died. You know what the wife did? The wife went to Nigeria and locked up two of them. Put two of them, the two sisters, in jail and sold the house and said, because of this house, when I buy my husband, I will sell this house, you will not smell a dime out of it. You know, so some women where their eyes shine, if their husband die, you not go fit get anything, no. Then go show you. But most of our mothers are widows. They didn't go to school. They are just quiet. They never shine eye. And so these our uncles go maltreat them. They farm where then they farm when their husband they alive. Now so uncle go snatch the farm from him, from her. And you know, say now your brother's wife. You know, say this one get 5 to 6 children. She no get no job. Now only farming where she get. And you get hard take and we are wicked though. We are wicked. We are very wicked. Very, very wicked. Hey, I see somebody say Juliana Duru is my sister here. Juju, my sister is in the building. You guys know I love her. I love my sister. I just love Juliana. Do you know that my real sisters now and my cousins, they are like, who is this Juliana Duran? Every day, Juju, 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 Juju. Is she your sister? I say yes. So it's my sister from another mother. Then they're jealous my Juju. Then they're jealous my beloved Juju. Juju, I just love that girl. I love if you get to know Juliana Duru. Guys, how I wish you guys will get to know her. You will love her. You just have to love her. She has a sweet, sweet soul and a sweet personality. That's my sister. Welcome. Queen Favorite, how are you, my love? How are you? Victor, I see you, baby. I see you. I went and checked on your page. I saw your sharing. I saw your sharing. Okay, let me see. Any more question? Juju, when the mad. Hey, nwa bụ mma mma. Look at my sister's picture. Akpamma. Apụna nwa apụna. Hey, no, that's my title. Apụna nwa apụna mmiri. Your own is a nsọ nsọ nwa, ọmalịcha nwa of the Guinea Duru Kingdom. I throw a salute to my love. uh, Trust Vivian, I see you. Any more question? Any more question? Yes, my love, my co-dancer. All right, let me see. Mommy, she is a newcomer. I invited her. So for me, I know be relationship coach. So where is her question? Does she have a question? Send it to me. If I'm not seeing it, send it to me through WhatsApp. Shine your eyes, Unique. You see, I go marry that we talked about. We talked about it. That's right. That's my editor. He's my editor. He remember. I talked about it during Christmas. I go marry, no be marriage. Stop letting people deceive you. You go take money where you don't like business. Make I ask una. You don't like business. Why you go take your money, go give somebody, go start business when you don't get business? You see how your mind works? Because your mind is telling you if you give him the money, then he'll be ready to come and marry you. Emotionally, a man needs to be ready three ways. A man needs to be ready psychologically, he needs to be ready emotionally, he needs to be ready even physically. I've forgotten physically. Physically, with the physical things, he needs to be ready. And then before he'll be ready financially. Stella.
Hello, mom.
Yeah.
I dropped a question. Mommy, good evening. I dropped a question on the WhatsApp. Someone dropped the question.
Okay, I will go look at it now. Thanks. All right. Okay, I think I've seen the question. Okay, hold on, guys. All right. Okay, okay. My question is the guy that claimed he want. Oh, I've done it now. Stella, I've done it. Oluchi is the one that the man took her money and blocked her. I've done it, baby. I've done that one. I have done that one. Let me see. I think somebody has sent me another question. Okay. For Sabi Saturday, let's read this one because it's a serious matter. Now, a man has been. Let me read it the way. Let me just read it. Jesus Christ. This is a serious matter. A man has been sleeping with his child. The mother doesn't know when it started because she goes to work and comes back late. The girl is 14-year-old now. So on Thursday, the same man was caught having sex with the landlord's daughter of the same age bracket. This man is having sex with the landlord's daughter of the same age bracket. So the case is being investigated right now. The man is in police custody. People are begging the man to forgive the man's act, as I told him to do whatever pleases him. But if it's me, I will allow him to spend more time over there Oh my goodness, this is so rampant and it hurts me in Nigeria. How can somebody be doing this to your child, be knocking a child, and then you people are begging, please forgive? What are you forgiving? I don't understand it. What? Do you know you have damaged these girls? Oh my God. You have damaged these little girls. We don't even know when this started. He was doing it to his own daughter, and now he has graduated to the landlord's daughter, and now he has been caught. Everything is coming out, and people are begging. What are these people begging? Chinda, tell the man to make sure that he prosecutes him to the highest law. If he needs to go to jail, let him go to jail. That would be a message for other people like that man that live around there. Stop this begging in Nigeria. Stop this begging. It makes me mad. Stop this begging. Now you're begging for them to forgive him. What about the children? Who is going to beg on her behalf? Do you know what that does to you psychologically? A father that brought you into this world, go open your leg, open your pekus and enter, and has been doing this. You are now 14. And then, do you know what kind of damage he has done to this child? Do you know the emotional and psychological trauma this girl will go through? Do you know forever in life she's never going to trust any man? Because the man she trusted the most, her father, betrayed that trust. Anybody that falls in love with that girl, unless she gets help, and therapy is not something common in Nigeria. They say, beg, sorry, nobody is going to take these children to therapy. Take them to therapy. Chinda, tell them to take them to therapy. Let them go to therapy and let these girls work out these things. If not, that girl will never trust any man because the one she trusted the most betrayed her. That girl is going to treat men like they are nothing. And that girl will want to take revenge on any man that comes her way. No matter how much you love her, she will discard you. She will treat you like nothing because that is a way of revenging on her father. Guys, you guys don't understand these things. It is more that meets the eyes. It's more than you people think. Please, now, buko. You see, there was a day I was watching African movie. Sometimes I like watching. I was watching African movie. My son Buchi said something that day, and I was like, "Oh my God!" He came in. He said, "Mommy, are you watching African movie?" I say, "Yes." He kept quiet. After about 5 minutes, he said, they will do something to you now. And after they finish, they will start biko, like biko makes it better. I was so ashamed. I was so ashamed. I turned around. I said, "Why would you say that?" He said, "Is that not what I see in African movie? People will do things to women, lot women, and they say, please, my husband, please, my boyfriend, please. And people will say, it's okay, forgive." He was making fun, trying to speak in Nigerian, accent. He said, and then you people will say, forgive. Is that not all you people do? I say, child, this boy don't see us finish. I said, child, I tell my husband, I said, nah, the boy don't see us finish. This is what we call see finish. He don't see us finish. I was ashamed. But that is wrong. People will go out of their way to hurt you. People will go out of their way to do abomination. People will go out of their way and do taboos and insult. And then they say, please forgive. Forgive what? Yes, we will forgive you. But you still have to go get, for every action, there is a consequence. You must go get the consequences of your action. If it means rotting in jail, go over there. If it means staying in jail for 10 years, go over there. So that you can think and reflect what you did. The reason why they found out now, is it not because of the landlord's daughter? What if the daughter did not speak up? Would they have known that he has been doing the same thing to his own daughter? Oh, please, my brother that wrote this question, you say you have been telling the man to do whatever he like. No, don't say him. You are the change you are going to do. Don't tell him to do whatever he wants. Call that man and say, let him take, that he should not hear the biko. He forgive him, but he must go and face the law. He must go and face the consequences of his action. You don't know how many other men were there for that vicinity where they do the same thing. You don't know. So when you use this one as a scapegoat, then the other ones will say, hey, that one went to jail. Oh, because let me zip up. Let me zip up. Or let me take my, what do you people call it, bola? Let me take my bola, stick it back here and zip it up. Because na jail we dey collect. Oh, na jail we go collect. But if they see that you, Biko, forgive, he will come back. The other one will say, oh, all I have to do when they catch me is say Biko too, and they'll forgive me. No. My brother, don't tell the man to do whatever he like. Tell the man, get to the highest extent of the law. Even if it's not for the landlord's daughter, for what he did to his own daughter. And let the woman not take this playing, because women now, he's my husband. He's my husband. What do you want me to do? He's the father of my children. Father of your children. Where where they just they useless your own daughter. Is the father of, is he a father? Can we call him a father? No, we can't. There is nothing about him that shows he's a father. Oh, this one messed me up. Oh my God. Please, please, please tell him to carry this to the highest. Let him not let it go. This does not make any sense. Let me see if I have another question. What's up? Oh, child. I see the video, Adobe. I can't believe this. How can they do this? Oh my God, they look at her head. Child. Adobe, don't let this lie, you. Make sure you call the police. God, please, you and your husband and your siblings. Because if you let this thing slide, they're going to keep doing more to your mother. This woman's head is broken here. Guys, let me show you. Oh my God. Look at. I don't know whether you guys can see. Oh, you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can see it. See this thing you're seeing here. This thing you're seeing here is bandage on her head. This whole thing is her head. Look at this thing you're seeing here is a whole bandage. They broke this woman's hair. Who does this? Hi. No, 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 no. You and your husband Adobe, don't they say, please, Biko. No, if they get away with this, some more people will now do like this and go do more to your mother. Make sure you guys defend your mother. You guys are her covering now. Your father is not there, but you guys are there. You are grown-ups. Go fight for your mom. You don't need to physically fight, but protect her. Oh my God, Africa, that whole continent, we have a long way to go. I did another too. Mommy, go and watch the second one and spray me money. You were dancing? Get ready to dance. Okay. Yeah, so you are on point, because when you come to my village now, no one can talk to my mother anyhow, because we, the children, have solidified our foot on the ground. We have, yes, nobody. I remember that time, there was a time when one of my aunties was, I don't know, these women that say that how Adam water, Ishim water, the daughters. So she had a problem with my mom, and she came to my father's compound to tell my mother, to give my mother warning. She didn't know my brother, the one that lives here in Atlanta with me. I'm my second brother. That one, he had no the correct. He didn't know my brother was coming, because my mother went to the village. So she came into the compound to yell at my mom. Who is my mom? Who does my mother think she is? My mother should get her. This is her brother's compound. No, say my brother was coming to the village to see my cousin and decided to come to our house because he remembered that my mother went to the village. So my brother just drove in and saw this, my auntie yelling. My brother turned around and said, who are you telling to walk out of my father's compound? My mother? He said, yes, this is my brother's house. My brother did not even say anything. My brother just went to like Koshishi, by the wall of the fence, and just got a very good cherry stick. My brother just took off the leaves and came in. I said, you can't do that. My brother said, who can do what? You get out of my father's compound. My auntie was like, who are the people here? Are you people watching this boy beating me? All my uncles were like, that's what you get. How can you see a woman that has sons this grown and you walk into her compound to walk her out of you? The grace. Now, what thing you get? Now her children are dealing with you. You dare not. You dare. If like my sister will always tell them, even if my mother do something bad to you, my mother has grown up children. Call us and tell us. Akudo, Ijoma, Amrachku, Kelechi, Uchenna. Look at what your mother did to us, so we don't like it. And then let us go tell my mother, Mama, don't do that. Because I'll forgive my mother. We are begging on her behalf. But you dare not go lay a hand on my mother. You dare not. A woman that has these giants as children, you will go, aye, you they crazy, you they drink gogoro. What is that thing they call it in Nigeria? Colors or colors. You they smoke colors, you they crazy. No, now. That's why women have children. Initially, their husbands will protect them. But when their children grow up, their children take over. Their children take over and protect them. You dare not. You they crazy. Say you are right. People now address me as Afuna Chetana. Yes, so okay, Bridget, let me see. Man, I need to be well equipped before getting married. Maybe you have to be well equipped too. Marriage, people think marriage is not wedding. No. Most of us think marriage is wedding. Wedding is the door. You see, as you want to come into my house now, first of all, open the door, then you come in. Wedding is just the door. It's not marriage. It's just a way to usher you into the house. Marriage is where the work starts. That's why I always tell you guys, love is blind, but marriage is the eye opener. Marriage go open your eyes. Because that time when you were dating, people were pretending to be who they are not. Now that they are married, they say, I don't marry you. They will bring out their true colors. So you have to be ready for it. You have to be equipped. You have to shine your eyes. You have to be smart. I always tell my sister, you want to open business for somebody. You want to send somebody go abroad. You don't like go abroad. You, America know they sweet you. Japan know they sweet you. China know they sweet you. Take care of yourself first before you start taking care of others. Because the man say he love you, you want go China, you go sell your mama land, sell everything, take money, give her, make you go China. You go China there, you forget you, don't remember you. Then he comes back and come marry one make away there 20 years. You begin cry, say he dumped me after everything I did. Who asked you make you do all that? You know be your husband. Who asked you? Shine your eyes now. Baby, shine your eyes. Okay? Did they ask you? They didn't ask you. You did that. The man can claim you did it out of love. Okay? If a man is not ready in all ways, he is not ready, let him go. Now, don't worry yourself about that. You can't force a man to be ready for what he's not ready. You cannot force a man to be ready for what he's not ready. He might be ready physically, but emotionally and psychologically, he has checked out. He's not even in that relationship with you. Now, only you there for that relationship all by yourself. Some of our ladies are waiting for celebrity wedding. That's why some of them reach 40 before getting married. You see, this is another problem we are having. There was a girl that called me, one of my unique. She lives in Nigeria. She told me, she said, Mama, there is this guy that came from Italy that wants to marry me. I love the guy. We've been dating and talking for like a year and 6 months. But he wants us to do a small wedding so that he can take the wedding pictures and everything and go back to Italy and file for me to come over there. But Mama now, Mama, check me out. The same thing I'm doing to you now. That's what, because we are on FaceTime. He said, Mama Unique, check me out now. I'm a big girl. This what I'm doing now is what she was doing. Mama Unique, check me out now. I'm a big girl. I have gone to people's wedding. How can I be marrying a man that lives in Italy and then I go come do small wedding? I need to do a shebi. I need my girls. I need to do, bachelorette night. I want break Owerri. I want make Owerri no say me, Akudo, now my wedding. And this man is telling me no. He does not want to spend all that money. He wants to just host a little wedding between his family and my family. I can invite only 50 guests. Mama, Unique, check me out now. My friends where I go secondary school with, they pass 100. The ones where I go university with, they pass 300. The people where they work for my company, we pass 50. How I no go invite my people now? How people no go no say big girl like me want do wedding? As she was talking, I was just like this listening to her because I give you time to talk. I don't want to interrupt you. I want to hear where you're going so I'll know what to say. So when she finished, I say, okay. I say, sister, can I ask you one question? She said, yes. I say, so how old are you again? She said, I'm 38. I say, good. So for the first 38 years of your life, did anybody come and knock on your door? Did anybody knock for your door to marry you? He said, no. I said, good. Now, your friend who lives in Italy found her husband's friend and recommended him to you. Now, this man loves you. Some men want to marry you and leave you for Niger. But he wants to do wedding and take you go so you can come and live with him. Now, your problem is you want a big wedding. Your problem is you want a celebrity wedding. Your problem is, Mama Unique, do you know who I am? Mama Unique, I'm a baby girl. I'm a baby girl. I say now, so you go baby girl, then you go become what we call any dumped baby girl. That means you have been dumped. You will now become guinea. I no, I told him. I said you become dumped baby girl or you become forsaken baby girl. I told. I say shine your eyes. All that glitter is not gold. So you are going to take this man. Do you know her bill? Her bill for this wedding is 10 million naira. Yeah, Kabololo. I said, what did you say? Mama, you need 10 million now. I said 10 million. Look your mouth, look 10 million. Since your papa give birth to you, my sister, have you ever seen 1 million in your account? No, 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 no. Have you ever seen 500,000 in your account before? No, ma. I said, okay, be honest with me. What is the highest number of money you have seen in your account? There was a time my uncle gave me 150,000 to start business. So that is the highest money you have seen. Yes. And yet you want to do wedding of 10 million because the man told you he's in Italy. You think he there for Italy, they pluck money for tree. He has a tree behind his house where he's just going to take money. He said, baby, no. Shine your eyes. Oh. No, come cry to me. Mama Unique, he has done to me. Hey, Mama Unique, can you help me call him? Mama Unique, please. Mama Unique, Mama Unique, call him for me. I'm not calling, no. I am telling you now. Shine your eyes. She said, Mama Unique, but how can I do a small wedding? Well, no, to me, it's a sneaky wedding where nobody. I said, no, do what is good for you. You see, the problem you want to do what is good for everybody. You want the world to say, hey, this wedding Akudo did is the best wedding in Owerri. Who cares? Is there a Guinness World Record that you're going to break? Who cares? Just go do your small wedding. She kept doing. Okay, what if okay, Mama Unique, since I'm going to Italy, what if I go borrow money and do like a big wedding? And then maybe when I go to Italy, I will now get money, start working and start sending back the money. I say, my baby, you're going to mess this whole thing up. You're going to mess this whole marriage up. Then finally, she called her husband and told her husband, what if it's not your money? What if it's my money? And the man said, if you try it, I will call off this whole wedding. Then she had to chill. Now she's married. Now she's in Italy. She has 2 children, 2 boys in Italy, living happily, taking care of her family. If you go see the house she has built in her family, she has renovated her father's compound. It looks so good. My sister, what thing do you do with celebrity with? Even if you're a celebrity, even if I'm a celebrity, let's say I'm a celebrity, I will not waste 10 million on wedding. I will do a very nice wedding for maybe 1 or 2 million. Do you know what I can do with 8 million? Do you know how many businesses I can start with 8 million? Do you know how many lives I will change with 8 million? That's the way my brain works. Do you know how many families I can help with 8 million naira just to do wedding? For people to praise me, oh, Mama Unique's wedding is the biggest wedding. What's there? Guys, shine your eyes. My sisters, shine your eyes. You don't need a wedding gown that is 3 million. It's only one day you go wear them. After that, it's over. So we go borrow money we don't have to buy the things and do the wedding we cannot afford. And then we become broke after the wedding. Then the man begin get a hoof. The woman begin a hoof. Everybody is snapping at each other because the man has spent every dime he has made. He has saved this money for 40 years and he has spent it in one wedding. After the wedding, his business is not working. Then he starts beating you. He starts punching you. He's not thinking that you are the cause of his problem. He now start thinking you are a bad wife. You are a bad luck wife because since he married you, nothing is working because he has spent all his money on a wedding. The Bible says that you are a virtuous woman, you are wise. A wise woman keeps her home. A wise woman protects her home. The Bible said that in winter, he will make winter jackets for wool for his children to protect his family. The Bible said that a virtuous woman will put the husband at the gate and his fellow people will honor him. Go read Proverbs chapter 31 about what you should do as a woman. The Proverbs 31 did not say you should have a celebrity wedding. No. You better be wise. Be wise, guys. I'm about to leave you guys. Ooh, let me see. The 40 years self, some go still see celebrity wedding. Yeah. What are you doing with celebrity wedding? You do wedding and then hunger go kill you after wedding. Now wedding we go chop. We ladies should shine our eyes in the name I will marry you for mouth to dry your finish and I go marry. I know if you say I go marry, bring money, I no go bring. Come do my traditional rites. Come marry me. Come wed me. If I live for your house, now it's husband and wife, then I can bring my money. You bring your money, then we can build our family. But when you haven't done anything on my head, you want to take my money. No, you're not gonna work like that. And don't be stingy. Sisters, I don't encourage you to be stingy. He's back there, give him like you want him to give you. Once in a while, take him out. Those ones are not. But taking money, go open business for you. Me, we no get. Let make me open business. Come marry me. Then when you marry me, it will be our business. But at least it's in my name. Ah, you have to shine your head, shine your eyes, and be smart. My daughter will even lie her teddy bear on the bed and cover her up with wrapper perfectly. I'm telling you, that's how you know. Little girls are born ready. We are born. I remember, do you remember what we call rimpompo? Who remembers rimpompo? When we were young, we will go take mano, we will go take little ingredients from your mother. We will take a geisha container or derica, tin tomato container. We will go put our own little fire. Who did that when you were young? I did that a lot. We'll be cooking. We will cook our little food. We'll be pretending daddy, mommy. We'll be running a family. That's women are born ready. That doll, give your daughter 3-year-old a doll. You will see immediately she'll start doing this to her. Stop crying, baby. Stop crying. Give that doll to your son. Your son will kick it up and kick it down because he thinks it's a football. Men, they need to be matured here. They need to be matured here. They need to be matured here. They have to have some money. Ego, Ikwoki, they need to have it. So don't go force a man to be ready because you think you have money. I'm gonna give him my money. So if you give him money, he's financially ready. Is he psychologically ready and emotionally ready, mentally ready to marry you? Then tomorrow you start crying. Grow up. Why are you not growing up? Since 2 years I've married you, you have not grown. Grow up, grow up. He's not growing because you force him to grow up into marriage. He no one grow. So you will wait until when he's growing, when he's ready to grow up in that marriage. And it can take 5 years. It can take 6 years. It can take people, it even takes 10 years in that marriage before they will grow up, mature, and now calm down. Now you go deal with it. Now your problem. Okay? Marriage is a journey of no return. So we men have to be ready. Yes, men have to be ready because men do a lot. You see, in America here, in the American culture, a woman, like let's say if my daughter is American, but she's Nigerian. That's what I tell her. So they have dual citizens. They are both Nigerian citizens and American citizens. But a true American who doesn't have Nigerian or African or any other origin, if my daughter is wedding, me and Nelson will pay for it. That's their culture here. Their culture here, the family of the girl pays for the wedding. The man know they bring nothing. The only thing the man brings is to buy the wedding ring. That's all. So if we are chin that day for America here, and we'll get one American lady, now her family go pay for everything. So it's a different culture here. While in our African culture, that the man go pay. And there was one of my uniques that called me last week. He said, Mama Unique, you told me to get married. I'm ready to get married. I went to my wife's, the girl I want to marry, her family. They gave me a list. Mama Unique, the list is 670,000. He said, Mama Unique, when I saw the list, I nearly passed out. I'm a young, struggling man. I'm a young, struggling man. Where one marry. I said, okay, hold on. About how much do you have? He said, Mama Unique, I was thinking maybe 200 for the 100,000 for the women, 100,000 for the men, and 100,000 for the father of the child. That's the father of the bride. and then maybe another 100,000 for little buy little things here and there, and then tell them, in Igbo culture, they finish paying bride price. That's what I thought. He said, when I saw 600 and something thousand, I nearly passed that. And this is not including the women, oh. This is just the men and the father of the bride. That the women list, their own is 200. He said, Mama Unique, it's going to cost me almost 900,000 to marry this girl. Where you see money, Mama Unique, I no marry again. I said, no, 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 no. They won't take everything from you. That's the way they do it. There are some women that their prices, some people is like a 1.5 million to marry their daughter. Some people is like 1 million to marry their daughter. How do you expect a young struggling boy where no get anything small beginning? Where you go get 1 million to come marry your daughter? You see why my brothers are not getting married? This is why they go wait. Knock your daughter go pregnant. They go say, okay, your daughter don't pregnant. Make you hold this 100,000. Come to my house and stay for the meantime. They don't marry your daughter with that because they don't get 1 million to give you. Every time they see you, they go say, oh God, in-law, in-law. You say which in-law? They tell you be my in-law. Guys, that's the problem. Sometimes what the men do is too much in Africa. They will do this, they will do this, they will do the mother, the father. So because of all that, they need to be ready to be married. Okay? So that the man needs to be ready to be married. He can't just go marry whoever he sees. All right, guys. I'm about to leave you guys. I've had fun today. Beloved, tell them I beg we are not ready yet to make them give us more. Frank Shawboy, give you more 50 years. When you go marry, when you're 90, Frank Shawboy, if you're 28 now plus 15, that's almost 43 years old. What's wrong with you? 50 years is too much, my boy. It's too much because no go keep somebody's daughter for 50 years. Or if you want to wait 50 years, then no keep no daughter. Just stay single. Enjoy your life. No go promise anybody I go marry. Leave them alone. Until that 15 years, when you're ready, whoever is ready that time, then go marry them. No go waste somebody's destiny. No go waste anybody's destiny, please. You better be ready. We want chop wedding rice. Hurry up. Then make una leave my boy Dennis. Dennis is in school. He's not ready now. Okay. Are you sure that he really loves you? That he makes love to you doesn't mean that he loves you. That's a good point. We women, we think that because a man knock you, put one leg for this chandelier, put another leg for this chandelier, knock you different style, knock you upside down, knock you, he love you. Sex is not love. Please, somebody put that in the comment section for me. Sex is not love. You see, for a man, sex is physical. For a woman, sex is emotional. Can somebody please put that in the comment section? And I'm going to close with that. Okay? Sex is not love. Because Ashawo wey dey for road, if you pay her money, give her her real price, she will have sex with you. Her emotions is not involved. All she did is she did there as a hookup. She get her 200,000, 100,000, japa, she leave. So because a man knock you morning, afternoon, night, oh, he cannot get enough of me. He loves my body. Hey, now say so, no confuse am, no be love. Because for a man, sex is physical. Is what they do. Once the thing is up, when their ball is up, they need to go in somewhere. There is no emotion behind it. There is not, oh, I love you past my mama. I go die for you. I go now lie. Now sex for a man. But for a woman, sex is emotional. It's not just physical, except people where they do hook up. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking for a woman that is not using sex as business. Sex is emotional. Once you make love to us, oh, he loves me. He loves me. He loves me. He's in love with me. The man, they look you, they say, wait, what is wrong with that one? Because we just knock now. You think say I don't marry you. Please. I don't marry you. I just had sex with you. That's all. And you there here, they dream. You don't choose wedding gown. You don't choose the colors of your shebi. You don't choose your brassmate. Mama Unique will be one of their shebi. Oh, Mama Juju will be one of their shebi. Oh, they will be mothers of the, you don't begin the dream. Because for you, sex is emotional. Because you think because he had sex with you, he gave it to you the way you wanted it. He was screaming on top of you. He was saying, oh, kill me, baby, kill me, baby. Oh, it is you, it is you. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Your mind is telling you that he means it. It's a lie. Oh. The thing they check in head, everything will they come out for his mouth. It's just physical. It's nothing emotional. So if you don't know that, please somebody write that in the comment section for me. Number one, sex is not love. Number two, for a man, sex is physical. For a woman, sex is emotional. And because sex is emotional to us, we think everybody that has sex or makes love to us must love us. But that is a wrong mindset. No. Some people that want knock you, they will pretend to love you because they know for a woman, sex is emotional. They know for a woman, sex is about us. So they will pretend to love you, pretend to do. Once you open your ekus and they enter, then go change. You begin to say, Bro Anthony, what happened? Why are you so mean to me? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me, bro. Anthony is like, who love you? Shut up your mouth there. Make you keep quiet. Who love you? Please. Because for him, it was physical. But he had to pretend to love you, to care for you, so that he can get it from you. Because he knows for you, it is emotional. If it is physical, you will not give it to him. Forget about people where they pay for it. If it's, a woman is so in tune with her emotional, with sex, so if it's physical, she will not give it to you. So that's why most brothers will pretend to love you, to give it to you. Even women do it too. Women will pretend to love you more than to give you just because they want something from you. And once they get it and you come and say, baby, we've been dating now for 1 year. I want to propose. Pro what? Speak of God, please. You think me marry you? Please, please, please. We're just having fun. Please, please. Because she was not invested in it. For her, that time it was just physical. She was just granting it to you to get what she wants, but she's not. So thank you very much, bro Anthony, for that. Tonya Okeke says some of them will say all these things just to sleep with you, bam, and then they go their way. Yeah, they will be on top of you. And oh baby, baby, it is you. Baby, oh, I love you past my mother. It is you. It is you. And you're there thinking, oh, he said it's me. He said he would die for me. He said, go sit down. Now he's enjoying it. That's why he's saying all those things. When you finish, ask him now, baby, you said you love me, you will marry me. Who? When? Where? Because you don't remember waiting he talk. It was just physical to him. Shine your eyes, my unique. Don't say Mama Unique didn't tell you. I'm telling you now. Shine your eyes. Beloved. So now you tell me when you are going to be ready now. No wahala. So Frank Shawboy, you really want to marry Beloved? I've been watching you, Frank Shawboy. Now Beloved, I thought it was Dennis that was like Beloved. Frank Shawboy, whenever Beloved is ready, he should tell you you are ready too. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm about to leave you guys. Yes, 15 years. 15 years. Wasted this girl's life for 15 years. This girl waited and waited every day. Wait. At the end, he said, my mother don't like you. I was just, he said it depends on the individual basis, not all. Yeah, not all. Not all men are bad. Like, not all women are bad. Not all men want to lie to you to have sex, and not all women want to use sex to get money from you. Some of them love you real, some of the men love you. All these things we're saying is not general, it's not for everybody. I'm just telling you guys to watch your eyes. The symptoms are there, the red flag are there. A man that wants, every time you come to his house, all he wants to do is have sex. He will never take you out. His friends don't know you. Nobody in his family knows you. And yet you have dated him for 2 years. Baby, shine your eyes. He's using you for sex. That's all. Nobody knows you. Picnic is inside your house. Date night is inside your house. Everything is inside your house. And he comes by 11 p.m., 10 p.m. at night. Nobody sees him and he leaves 6 a.m. in the morning. Baby, shine your eyes now. You should know that this man does not want anybody to know that he knows you, or this girl does not want anybody to know he knows you. Shine your eyes. Okay. Emenike say, Mommy, my question is that why do women regard someone who loves them as nothing? Okay, let me answer that one. You see, the problem we have is that some of us men and some of us women, we always think because I love you, it is enough. Baby, it's not enough. Love must be mutual. I love you, you love me. That's the only way it works. But the problem we have is that because you, let me use me and you as an example, Emenike, because you, Emenike, love me, you now tell yourself that even if she doesn't agree, she will agree later on. You start buying me things, you start taking me for date, you start giving me money, you start paying my rent because your mind is telling you there is no way you can do all these things for me and I will not fall in love with you. And now I still don't love you. But because you are taking care of me, who you put sugar for your mouth is spit am out. So the guy go say, even though I no love you, but you they give me money, you they pay my rent, greed, selfishness now enter. She said, you know what? I will just play along and get whatever. But because she no love you, she go they treat you as nothing because her mind is not there. She's just there because of how you they spoil her, because of what you they give her, because of what you they show her, because of how you take care of her. So she no one spit it out now. Now sugar where you put for her mouth. She no one spit it out. So she go there. You see, have you heard that thing where they say, "Any emene wine, any emene onye kriya mma." As you they do for woman they go take what you they give her. Could they do for the person where she really wants? That is why. Make sure that that girl you love, that the feeling is mutual. Make sure that's why if you watch Americans here, before an American tell you I love you, they have wooed you, they have courted you, they have dated you, so that by the time they are telling you I love you too will say I love you too. Okay? But the problem with us, we think because of where we come from, if look at her now, she's in college. If I start paying her school fees, if I start taking care of her mama, she was crying yesterday because of her brother's school fees. I gave her 200K. She was crying because of her mama's car. I gave her 300K. Even though I know she no love me, but I know very soon her mind will change. But her mind might change, but it's not changing for the right reason. Her mind might change because now you be the sugar daddy, now you they dole out money. Her mind might change because she say it's better to keep you than to lose you. So as you they do for her, she go get one chingum boyfriend where everything where you give her, she go take go give the chingum boyfriend because that is where her heart is. That's who she loves. So most of the time, my brother, this is the reason why. That's why I wanted to explain it to you. This is the reason why they don't take because there is no woman that loves you the way you love her, or no man that loves you the way you love her that will treat you as nothing. Mm-mm. Mehikaba. It never happens. Love, or the ebu ebu, it intoxicates you like wine. When you love somebody, you go an extra length for her. When she loves you back, she goes an extra length for you. Now, so how did they say, do me, I do you? God no go vex you. Do her, she do you. Because you love her, she loves you. If you give her, she gives you. She is always thinking about what do I do to make Akudo happy? How Akudo is always thinking, what do I do to make Nelson happy? You see, it is mutual. But when you love and think say you love pass and your love go carry the relationship, my bros, one love no they carry relationship. Please, somebody put that in the comment section for me. Some of my brothers will tell me, I'll tell them, nah, you love this girl, but this girl no love you. But mama, you need my love is enough. Your love is not enough. She must love you. If she does not love you, she go take you do yeah. She go treat you like nothing because she no love you. And then your mind is telling you there is something you will do that will change her mind. Baby, it's either she loves you or she doesn't. There is no in between. It's either she loves you or she doesn't. If she loves you, you will see it, you will feel it. You won't have to beg her to do stuff for you. She will not treat you like nothing. She will treat you like the king you are, and you will treat her like the queen she is because it's mutual love. But when you love only her and she no love you, you are treating her like a queen and she's treating you like a gate man. She's treating you like a boy. She's treating you like a houseboy. She's treating you like a houseboy. You know what? She's treating you that way because she does not love you. So, my brother that asked the question, if you see them, I want you to sit down and reflect. This girl or this man where you think say you love, have you asked yourself what is about her that has shown you she loves you too? You are the one giving, she doesn't give. You are the one calling, she never has called you. The only time she answers is you calling her. She has never for one day called you. You are the one that go to visit her, she has never visited you. You know everybody in her family, but she doesn't even ask, she has not even one day ask you, do you have sisters? Baby, she's not interested. You should know. What did I teach you guys? Don't let somebody tell you twice that they don't want you. They have shown you with their mouth that I don't want you. Now they have shown you with their action they still don't want you. Your mumu done too much now. When will you say my mumu done too much? Make I leave and go find somebody that loves you the same way you love them. So, my brother, the answer to your question is most of the time the guys think that their love is enough. And those women don't love them because if you love somebody and something, you will treasure it. If you like this, your watch, when you keep it on the table, you keep it nicely. When people, you don't touch my watch, you don't mess it up, don't mess it because you love it. When you buy good clothes, expensive clothes, when your daughter, no, Casey, you can take from here, borrow from here, but you see this one, don't touch it because it's too expensive. Because you value that one. That one is a priority. So if you love somebody and they love you back, they will treat you like a priority and they will take care of you. But when they are not doing that, baby, they don't love you the same way you love them. That's your answer. They don't love you the same way you love them. I will use next year. Frank say, beloved, I will use next year to study you well. Then use 30 years to know your character. Frank Showboy, make you no make me come Ghana. No play with my beloved. How you go use 1 year study her, then use 30 years to know her character? So you think my beloved will be waiting for you for 40 years? The Chris, you guys are too funny. Frank Showboy, me and you. Next year, I'm taking. Go find your woman. You remember that thing? I don't know whether you guys saw it on Facebook. The girl that called the man and said, "Hey, do you remember last year when you wanted me, but I did not wanted you, and I wanted somebody else?" The man said, "Yes." He said they didn't want me anymore. Can you want me now? And the man said, "No, I've been taken." For a short boy, beloved says she has been taken. She has been taken. You should go find your wife, not her. Love is unconditional only when you meet someone that is understands the true meaning of love. Yes, love is unconditional. That's why you have to find the rib of your rib and the flesh of your flesh. Do you know in this world, for every person, God has created a partner for you? You saw how God did it in creation. He made Adam fall asleep, took a rib and created and made a woman. So for every man, there is an Eve, there is a woman. So you have to find, that's why the Bible says when you find that wife, you find a good thing because she is a blessing to you. Don't be in a hurry to marry somebody that is not yours or to settle with somebody that is not yours. Take your time until God bring that. And then when you bring that one that loves you the same way you love it, that is when it is unconditional. Because as you're treating her as a queen, she's treating you as a king. As you're kind to her, she's kind to you. As you're accepting to her, she's accepting to you. As you're patient with her, she's patient with you. Because you are somebody in her life. You are a priority. But when it is only your love and the guy no love you, and you're here saying, "Oh, my love is enough," it's not enough. Oh. Don't let nobody deceive you. It's not enough. You need the two loves for it to work. All right, guys, I'm about to leave you guys. Let me see. Is there any other question? Wife somewhere else. He just make him go find his wife somewhere else. He joked too much. Frank Showboy, beloved say he don't want you. Make you go find your wife somewhere else. No be him. That's my girl. She's learning from Mama Unique. She said, "No, no, no, you're not gonna waste my time, Frank Showboy. You're not gonna waste my time." Yeah, I joke a lot. I beg, please don't take this life too serious before you get. Yeah, you know, you guys know Frank, they play. Frank likes to mess with beloved. They are just playing around. That's what we do in this family. Oh. We play around a lot. We laugh a lot. They are just playing. All right, guys. Let me leave you guys. Let me leave you guys. I think I'm done with all the questions. So we are going to go back. My voice is good. My cold is gone. I'm healthy. I'm good. We thank the Lord. So on Tuesday we are going to go back to our teaching. I didn't want to do a lot of teaching because when I start talking too much, I start coughing. So on Tuesday we are going to go back to teaching. Remember, we have tomorrow live after church Father's Day. I noticed that some of us left. I noticed that some of us left our subscription, which is okay. I know sometimes it's hard. So we thank the Lord. We thank the Lord. All right, guys. To all my fathers, I'm going to come tomorrow and still wish you guys a happy, happy Father's Day. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope your family, your children, your wives celebrate the kind of father you are. If you have a mother who is also a father figure, please remember to celebrate her too. It's not easy. We honor our parents, we take care of our parents, we make sure that we make them understand that we love them beyond words. Okay? I see we have 170 stars. Thank you, my love. Let me see those who bought the stars and thank you guys. Check on it on my phone. I don't see it here because I'm on StreamYard. When I'm on StreamYard, I don't see it. Let me see. All right, my darlings, my darling, darling, darling. Stella, I think Stella has paid everybody, but let's see. All right, what's going on? I can't see it. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know. My phone is not letting me see it. Okay, for all of you that gave me stars, thank you very much. Make sure you honor them. Stella, for all my subscribers, I think there are 28 or 29 of them there. I want you to give every one of them 2,000 naira. Go eat lunch on my behalf. Happy Father's Day. If you are a woman on that subscriber, make sure I didn't give it to you to chocolate. Buy something for your husband. Okay? For my brothers there, happy Father's Day. For my sisters that are there, Stella, I think they're either 28 or 29 of you guys. So give them 2,000. You know all of them. Send 2,000 for them so they can celebrate Father's Day tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll play some game in case other people can win for Suya for Father's Day. All right. So Stella, give them 2,000. All the I think that 29 or 30, I think 29 of you guys or 28. I can't remember. Give them 2,000 for Father's Day. Get them a good plate of rice and a bottle of Coke or malt. From my family to your family, happy Father's Day. And to my mothers, make sure you honor your father, your husband, if you have a husband. If you don't have a husband, honor your real father or your big brother, whoever is a father figure in your life. Until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.